Hi, peoples. Hello. Hi, peoples. My name is Lunary Draws. I'm tired, guys. Oh, what happened to me? Oh. Did my whole screen freeze? Did my whole screen freeze? Or did I just... Like, what happened? What happened? Sorry, I'm messing with my mic real quick because I feel like I turned the gain all the way up and like nothing moves, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hi, peoples. You're really just fine? Okay. Guys, I'm tired today. I'm really tired today, guys. Hashtag tired. Hashtag tired. Hi, Marisa. Hi, Stags. Hi, Resu. Thank you so much for subscribing again. 4 months in. Button. I found a button. What does it do? Thank you, Zudek. I really appreciate it. Morning voice Lunary. No, I was just tired, guys. I don't know. I've been meaning to stream lately, too. I think I need to start, like, forcing myself to have actual proper schedules. But I've just been really tired with everything. I had, like, school and whatever, and, like, work assignments. I have a lot of art. I finished my commissions. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well either. And also, I don't know why, but my mic is picking up something because my audio interface is not filtering anything out, just pissing me off. Let's see how that works. Like, why is it... I noticed that too. I don't know why it's doing that. Like, does nothing want to work for me anymore? Maybe I need to... Wait, let me listen back to myself. How's my audio, guys? Is it a little better? I don't know. I think I need to switch the noise suppression because I don't know. It kind of depends on how much it's like removing and not removing and stuff like that. Sigh. 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 Oh, okay. Let me listen back to myself real quick. Hello? Ooh, it's kind of bad. Like, how could you... I hate that you can hear my clickings. I hate it. Oh, you can hear me breathe too? Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. What's my threshold? Lower. No. Okay, well, that's really bad. Noise gate? Oh, I should do that. Noise gate. Why is it... I don't understand why it's not working. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's not fine. Huh? Why did... Okay. 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 That should be fine. Okay. I think so. I hope it's fine. Why am I echoing? What? Huh? Why did it make me echo like that? Change the threshold. Okay. Okay. So I just don't have to click when I'm using my mic. But also it doesn't pick up sometimes. Is it just mouse or keyboard too? Well, it's gonna be both. But yeah, welcome in, Cheesy. Hello, hi, Cheese. I hope you're doing well. It's gonna be kind of like a low energy stream, to be honest. You know what? I think I'm okay with the echo and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think... Okay, how does this sound? Hello? Maybe it's because I kick my legs when... Maybe I should do that less. Just came to say hi and keep my streak. Hope you're doing well. Yes! Thank you so much. I really appreciate if you show up just a little bit. Just a little bit. tiny little bit. It does not matter. Yeah. Okay. Let me make it so I can stop hearing myself. Because it's so awkward. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Hi, welcome in everyone. My name is Lunary. I'm a Dream Wanderer Vtuber and I see all you guys. Guys, I'm so tired. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like I'm like been hashtag going through it like the past couple of like week or so, because like I haven't been sleeping. When I stream, it's hard to like hard to focus, and then like especially like a bunch of random people coming in and like being all weird and stuff, and I'm like, oh I don't know, man. I think today is just gonna be like a vent stream, dude. I feel like I need a vent stream. Like, I'm so mad, you know, not mad at anything, it's just like mad at life. Like, I'm tired of feeling this way, and I'm tired of being like, you know, and I just want to like have an outlet. And usually I really like streaming, but lately like streaming has been very like whatever, you know, especially because I've been tired and I have like yeah, especially because I've been tired and like I don't have like a proper stream schedule. You should be expecting people to come in and be weird at this point. Why would I expect that? I feel like that shouldn't be an expectation. I feel like it's good for my mental for people to just be normal, and I feel like a lot of people that come in are usually normal, but they just don't stick around enough. It's just like the people that I thought were normal were actually just being freaking weird that entire time. You know, I am weird. Muddy said it's not about you. It's not about you. But expect better, prepare for freaks. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really want to expect like good things out of people. I banned like a person the other day because they're being like really awful, and like they didn't break any rules, and it was just like whatever at the moment, right, when I was doing it. But when I was streaming and I was thinking back on it, like that person really drained me. Like, they were being like really freaky in chat, and then like they were being really freaky in chat. They were like disturbing other people. They kept adding them. They kept being like, they kept like making the conversation about themselves, being like, by the way, I'm like 5'11", I'm 5'11", I'm 5'11", or like, does anybody else like want me, you know? And I'm like, I'm not even talking about that, dude. Or like, I'll be like, why do people like why do people not like small boobs? How come they want big boobs? And stuff like that, right? And they'd be like, if there's a hole, there's a goal, you know? Like, I don't care, there's a hole, there's a goal. And I'm like, I feel like that's kind of disgusting. I feel like that's kind of disgusting to hear from a chatter, especially as like a woman, right? Because like it's one thing to be like, haha, boob funny, but it's another to be like, I don't care if you have boobs, I just want to like have sex with you, and that's all you are to me. And like, that was like honestly such a bad taste in my mouth, and it just kept doing it over and over and over again. Hi, Going Insane. Did I miss something? I'm just venting about like my last stream stuff. I feel like I try not to like talk too much about the things that have bothered me, but I feel like it's just adding up so much, and I'm going insane, guys. I'm going freaking insane. Oh no, I watched my watch streak. It's okay, Stacks. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Murder Drones. Everyone is weird in at least one way. Yeah, but that's not what I'm really like referring to, like, at all. I don't care if you're weird. I just don't want you to be like a freak, you know. Insane refers. True. Look, it's another green pepper. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Yeah, so this stream's gonna be like, I just yap stream, where I talk about stuff. Because I feel like There's a difference between weird and disrespectful. Hi, Tundra Flame. Dude, I know. And then they they kept they added one of my other longtime chatters and friends in chat, being like, "Hey, do you want me? Hey, like, are you free?" And every time I would be like, "Hey, you're like." Hey, stop, you're making my friend uncomfortable, and I had to yell at them. And then, you know, they're like, all right, fine, okay, BRB, and they left, you know. They left. And then, like, this new person comes in, and I later find out that that was their alt account. And that person in that alt account was also just as weird. It's just I didn't even notice it. Whoa! Welcome in, Sasha. Welcome in, Miki, Migomori. I really appreciate for the raid. I really appreciate you. Hi, everyone. My name is Lunary. I'm a Dream Wanderer Vtuber. I see all of you guys. Oh my god. Sorry, let me shout you out using the other shout out command too. So I just wrote your name wrong. Wait, I got you. You're just chatting. What were you guys talking about? Did you guys have fun? Remember, if you need a rain dash, I understand 100% completely. Welcome in, Jasmine Dragon. Welcome in, Miga Mori. I hope you have a great stream. I see you chase on. Oh, wait, that's kind of crazy. Low-key, I haven't posted in a long while. Dude, I really appreciate it. Oh my god. Usually my TikToks are like, they're kind of mid. I don't know how well they do. My other shorts do better. Hello everyone. Hello Lunary. Yeah, welcome in, Noble Wolfie. Awesome that you made your model. Thank you. Yes, I'm really proud of my model. Oh my god, Raiders, thank you so much. I commend you for keeping your sanity intact for so long, but I lost mine years ago. I know. Thank you so much for following up. Guys, the Migomori is so awesome. They watch my shorts, and you should go follow them. Go watch their content, see what they do. I'm sure they're just as sweet as amazing. Oh my god. I mostly saw your vids talking about how you made your model and stuff. I did 3D model suits. Oh, really? Oh my god, those are so ancient. I still have some like shorts that people comment on where it was about my 3D stuff, and people were like ask me for advice in the thing, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad leaving them in red, so I still answer them. You know, they're like, how do I export stuff in VRoid? And I'm like, just go to the export tool and then put it to the like VRoid 0 version, and then type in some stuff, and then, you know. The TikTok algorithm is so weird. I get the same comments and videos from years ago. Yes, it's always asking how to export something, right? And I'm like, I feel like that's something you should ask Google first instead of like my comments, right? And I feel like, or it could be like how to do this, and I'm like, maybe someday I'll stop answering them, because I'm like, you gotta do your own research. I don't know. I feel like stuff like that makes it really difficult for me to make more like 3D viewer tutorials, because I feel like I don't know how much of it is like actual advice that people want, or like just user error, you know. And it's just like if you want to export, go to the top right corner where it has the safe download button. So I'll see how that is, and I don't know, maybe. Hey, stranger, my arm is stuck in a Pringles can. Help me. Have you tried twisting it? Have you tried tugging your arm out? Try cutting it. Try cutting the arm off, and then see if you can save the Pringle bot. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Dangonatic. Hi, Dangonatic. Hi, Dangonatic. Hi, Dangonatic. I hope you're doing well, Dangonatic. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Guys, this was actually just gonna be like a huge event stream because I'm like hashtag going insane. I'm good. How about you? Oh, yeah. I think I'm just tired today. Well, dude, I've been feeling and doing so bad because like the past couple of days I haven't been sleeping very well, like on and off, and like I keep having nightmares too, and then I keep having delusions, and then I keep like and then it's like a really bad cycle for my mental, right? And then the other day I streamed, like I had a bunch of like weirdo chatters, and I'm like I've been having so many weirder chatters for like a long time, and I'm like I'm gonna disappear now into the mist building this Lego set as my brain demands Lego. Have a good stream. Thank you for showing up, K-Baka Boost Crown. I really appreciate it. Just to give you a visualization, do you know how it feels to put on a small ring and not be able to take it off? That's how it is. Huh. You gotta butter that thing up. Butter that thing. I love painfully detailed explanations for stuff because I would rather have all that info than only half of it. Of what? Of my day or of the Pringles cat? I'm sorry, that sounds sucky. I hope you feel better. I hope so too. Dude, I've been having nightmares. I don't know why. Like, I don't remember anything of my nightmares, but it just ruins the quality of my sleep, like, really badly. Because I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's just a nightmare, you know? It's like, whatever. Like, I had a nightmare the other day. Like, I don't remember the first one, but the second one I had was just a nightmare of like my mom turning on the TV in the living room, and it was like a jump scare compilation video, right? And the jump scare compilation video like finished playing through, and I was like, this video ain't shit. So I rewinded it and I scared myself awake, and I looked at my phone and it was like I don't know, like 4 a.m. and I'm like sweating and I'm like tired. I'm like, oh, I can't go back to sleep anymore. I can't go back to sleep anymore, and I'm so chopped and rusted and stuff, you know. Oh, for program explanations, you mentioned people have, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like there could only be so many videos talking about about like painfully detailed stuff like that, because I feel like I want to create more videos where it can be assumed that at least people know the basics of the program I'm using, right? So I don't have to re-explain this and then I could do like tips and tricks. Hashtag tips and tricks. My sweat is drying as I can't get stuck. There's condensation forming. Okay. Good luck, buddy. And then like I would have nightmares, and you know, I've been sleeping like so bad too. Like I have like really bad sleep schedule, and then I'm not able to sleep until like 6 a.m. or something, and I'm like, at some point, like I have class and stuff, so I like wake up, and well, I don't even wake up, I just like stay up the entire time, and I drive to class and I go home, and I just decide to sleep at like 6 p.m. and I sleep at 6 p.m. and I wake up at 12. And then I'm like, oh, it's only 12. So I go back to sleep and I wake up at 6 a.m. So it's like technically 12 hours of sleep, but it feels like half the time. And at some point, I just like wake up at intervals. Like I would sleep, I slept at like 8 p.m. and I woke up at 12. And I went back to sleep. Then I wake up at 4. Then I go back to sleep. Then I wake up at 6 a.m. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that. Because it's the worst kind of sleep where you like close your eyes and then go, you know, and you teleport into the future, but it doesn't feel like you slept at all. It's like I'm in that half state, you know, like I'm in that half state, that it's just like that, and it makes me so bad. It makes me so freaking mad. It makes me so mad, and it doesn't help. And also, I feel like I've just been banning a lot of people lately. And like, I feel so annoyed that I even have to do it. Because I feel like I'm getting so many freaking weird people in my chat. So many weird people and it's been adding up because they don't leave me alone. They want to go to my Discord. They want to like VC me. They want to like DM me. They want to like befriend me and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, I was venting about it to my friends. Like, I don't know, let me look at the freaking screenshots. Like, I got the fucking receipts of these people being friggin' weirdos. You know? I had one guy in my DMs a long time ago. It's a very long time ago. I don't let people in my DMs anymore. A long time ago, where they were like a foreigner, and I just want to be nice because like they said they didn't know Discord, so I'm like, oh, they friended me. Oh, I guess they don't want to send Discord. I could help them, right? And then in my DMs, they're like, hey, Lunary, I really like you as a friend. Can you learn like Portuguese for me? Can you learn Portuguese for me, just like I'm learning English for you? And I immediately unfriended them. I'm like, I cannot deal with that. Like, I'm done. I'm done accepting people into my list, bro. I'm so done. I'm tired. I'm chopped. I'm so chopped. Oh my god. Thank you so much for following the OG Cyber Alert. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, hi, Bean. Why was that small? I just managed to shut it. Guys, can we stop talking about the Pringles can? Oh my god. Welcome to Fat Pizza Boy. Oh my god. Oh, Portuguese person. I'm Portuguese. I'm very sorry. Yeah. Oh. And they're just like talking about that, and then oh my god, like the freaking other person who was in my stream, you guys probably recognize them, but I don't name drop them. I don't want to. I'm banning you. I'm done with you. Brother, I'm venting my heart out, and you're like, my Pringles can is in my arm, is in the Pringles can. It's in the Pringles can. Stop it! Stop it! Oh my god! I'm done being nice. I'm done. I'm tired. Anyways, oh my god, there's this guy in the stream the other day. You guys probably recognized them because like they were really prominent and loud and annoying, but I was like talking to my friend like, huh, this guy was really weird in my chat, and I go back in like their chat messages, and like I would talk about like dicks and balls and boob sizes, but it's not like outright like having sex, you know. I'm just like, haha, funny boob joke, you know. And it's just like funny boobs, you know. Women small boob, women big boob, and they're like wow, there's a hole, there's a goal, you know. And they're like, guys, be honest, how long? And they're like 5, implying that their dick is like 5 inches or something, you know. And they're like, oh, Lunary, what do you mean you can stack donuts on my thing? And I'm like, I didn't even freaking say that in the VOD, like, at all. Like, I talked about stacking donuts on my dick. Cause haha, funny, I'm a girl, I don't have a dick. That's a joke, guys. And you're like, huh, Lunary, you can stack donuts on my thing. I'm like, I didn't even say that. Stop being weird. And then they're like in chat, they're like, did you say harder? You mean wiener, right? No. Oh my god. And they're like, it doesn't matter if you're flat. If there's a hole, there's a goal. I'm like, I'm not even talking about sex. I'm talking about haha, funny boobs. Guys, at least I have standards. I have standards about my stuff, you know. And then they talked about like, and then we were talking about like my lesbian haircut, you know, because people in chat were like, haha, Lunary, you have a haircut that attracts the lesbians. I'm like, what about my hair attracts lesbians? Like, what about? And then this guy was just like, oh yeah, I used to have a girlfriend that was a lesbian, you know, but she sucked dick really good. And I'm like, I'm not talking about that. That's demeaning and that's gross. What's wrong with you? Hello? What do you mean? Like, why are you being so weird? What the hell? Yes, bro. That's literally what they said. Like, I have the receipts. Like, oh my god. I'm like, I can't deal with that. Anyways. Aren't you ruined perfectly good? You can still eat the donuts. I guess too weird? Yes, bro. Sorry. Welcome in, Witch Spark. Sorry, I went a little tangent there. Oh no, my hand got stuck in a Pringles can, and Lunary's watching. I better be really quick. Guys, oh wait, oh my god, Fat Pizza Boy, thanks so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that was like my gripe. I've also banned a lot of like, I don't know, I didn't explicitly say it in my like server or stream or chat or anything, but I banned several like longtime viewers that were like always towing the edge, but I never like, but I've always like dealt with it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of just dealing with it. I'm just gonna ban everyone who just PMO, guys. And I hate that this is a stream. I hate that this is a stream where there's a where there's like my usual chatters watching. They're just listening to me vent. I feel like I never spout such venom, but I feel like I just have to. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad, guys. Like, no more ads. Hashtag no more ads. Hashtag I love Lunary. I fear I'm going to be one of those stories one day. Sometimes you just gotta be normal. I give people a lot of chances, you know. Like that guy who was talking about Pringles the entire time. Like, I'm like, hey, like, I'm venting to you. Like, hey, let's not talk about the Pringles. Hey. Like I gave that guy 3 chances, like actually legitimately 3 chances. Like I hope you guys, like, if you go back, I'm like, oh, I read his message. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. The second one is just me, hey, I'm venting to you. The third time is like, hey, let's actually stop talking about this. And then he kept talking about it. And then he kept talking about the fucking Pringles. So I'm done. For these long-time chatters, they like, there's this one guy who, like, I won't name names, but you guys probably know if you've been around for like however long, but they've been there for like a long while, and like they were freaking normal. They were normal the entire time, and then all of a sudden they started being like, oh, Lunary's so cute, Lunary's so kawaii, yeah, I love Lunary dress. But it wasn't like I don't know, it felt like parasocial or whatever, right? And there would be like moments where like the chat would be like kind of slow, and there would be the only one chatting. But like I don't blame them, because like it's only one person, and like sometimes like things happen and it's like awkward, and like it probably hurts them as much as hurts me. But like I was playing Silk Song, and like this guy was so, you know, in Silk Song, the currency of Silk Song is that there's rosaries, you know, and which are beads, okay? And so when I died for the first time and lost all my money, I was like, oh man, my rosaries, that's all my money, you know. And then them in chat was like, oh no, Lunary, your pearl necklace is all gone, aha aha aha. And then and I was like, why would you say that? That's weird. And you guys don't know, pearl necklace is like a insinuation of like you know how when guys they like come over your neck, that's what a pearl necklace is. So it's literally semen on your neck. So they're like, aha, aha, a pearl necklace. And I'm like, no, I don't like that joke, because I'm not like, I feel like my jokes are like haha boobs and butts, and not anything like sexual, you know, that implies me in a sexual matter in such a way, like at all. Like I don't sexualize myself. I feel like that's one thing I don't do, but people keep towing the line and be like, oh, you should like get your coochie out and or do fans limber. Oh my god, stop. I do it because it's funny. It's funny, guys. It's not funny to talk about your lesbian ex-girlfriend and be like, oh, but she sucked dick really good. Like, that was not, like, where's the joke? Like, am I supposed to laugh that she sucked dick so good? You know, you know, because she's a lesbian. Like, guys. So, like, so like, that's a basic joke and it's in the street. I mean, the thing is that, like, they couldn't have known that, but I told them, right? I'm like, hey, I don't find that funny, right? And I'm like, and it's like, it's whatever, you know? And so, like, the second time it happens, like, I, like, probably like an hour and a half, like, into the stream, like, I died again, and he makes the same joke, and and he was like, oh no, your pearl necklace, Lunary. But this time, I'm like mad because I died and I lost like 200 like rosaries in Silksong, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, 200, and like I'm having skill issue because I'm dying in the game, and like I'm really bad and I'm not pogoing anything, and he just makes like a joke that like that already I was uncomfortable with, and that was my second straw. I give people chances, guys. I literally do give people chances. I give people so many chances, and then like so he's like, oh no, your pearl necklace again, Lunary, yeah, you know, and I'm like, stop it, that's so gross, you know. But I feel like because my voice always has like that higher pitch, and I'm like, that's so gross, you know, it's like, it's so gross, you know, so people don't take it seriously. And I could hear it like when I listen back to my streams, that like I can see why people don't take it seriously. But I feel like for someone who's a longtime chatter and someone who I directly said, hey, don't do that, I feel like they should have listened, you know. And plus, it doesn't help the fact that this is a person who's a longtime chatter who was normal until like a couple of months and kept be like, yeah, Lunary, you're so cute. Oh my god, Lunary, you're so everything. And that's fine, but it's just an odd change of behavior to be overly complimenty and, you know, whatever, right? Like, oh my god. Lunary, kawaii, oh my god. You know, well, I don't know. And like, this person, because they were like a long time chatter, I like, you know, accept them as like in their DM, you know, and like it's never gone anything past like anything cordial. So I'm just surprised at how it even like went to that point, right? And then like the third like, I guess, trigger, I guess I didn't ban him on the spot, but he like said a joke in Spanish where it was like it was called like premio or premio, and which means prize or prize, which is a meme in Spanish, which means like prize or punishment, right? But if you're into the punishment, technically they're both prizes, so that's a joke, right? So it's like, so if you're, it's saying like prize or prize, it's like saying like, oh, well, I'm such a masochist that I'm into the punishment as well, right? I'm into the punishment as well. And I'm like, why would you say that to me? I feel like that's so weird to be like, oh, you're so into it, Lunary, you're such a masochist. And it doesn't help the fact that when he said the joke like premio or premio, I'm like, hey, what does that joke mean? You know? And they were like, oh, don't worry, your little head, Lunary. And I'm like, why would you say that like that? And then I kept like asking, I'm like, hey, what does that mean? And they're like, fine, like premio means punishment, that's all you need, you know. And they're like being like overly like I like condescending about it, you know, like, oh, did you connect the pieces? Like it means prize, by the way. Premio means prize. And I'm like, premio, like prize or prize, like what is, like, I still don't get the joke. Like, you're still keeping me on the butt. You're still keeping me in the dark on my own stream, like a joke in Spanish, and being like condescending that I don't understand it, and then for the joke to be like, haha, you're a masochist, which is like, where's the funny? where's the funny, you know? And that like pissed me off so bad. So like I didn't ban him during the stream. I banned them after the stream, and I haven't like seen them afterwards. They're gatekeeping. Yes, they're gatekeeping for a 3 out of 10 joke. Like literally, like when I asked Pepper afterwards because Pepper was like, because he speaks Spanish and he actually understands memes, you know, and like and he explained like the like what I explained to you guys, but it's just like, why are you gatekeep that on my stream? And it doesn't help that he's like the only chatter, so like there's no one to fall back on to be like, that was weird, anyways, you know, because I feel like I got so mad I like paused the game to be like, you're being fucking weird. And they were a long time chatter, and I think afterwards I took a long like break and I vented about it to someone, and I'm like, I'm banning them. But anyways, thank you so much for the subscription. I'm so sorry I went on a whole like tangent. Well, thank you so much, Wish Spark. Anyways, I don't watch Twitch very much. My Prime son, big on to your woe, stream child. Thank you. You do always sound cheerful and raging. I know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I sound too cheerful when I say the things that I do, and I try to keep up that mood, but I'm just I'm so tired. Lunary Slim Shade AR, well, Intel Nistana. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you too. I read it. It's just, it's hard to respond when I'm into my vent session. I think they feel like they're entitled to your attention 24/7. I think there's some people like that in my chat, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of children that are like that. You can really tell when someone's immature or they don't understand like streamer culture, because they're like, streamer, please play this game right now, react right now, I just sent you a DM, did you see did you like, oh, by the way, I sent an image in Discord, look right now, you know, like they want to go boom 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 boom. Like I had a chatter the other day show up on my YouTube side being like, you have 30 seconds to get a new subscriber, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm like, I'm not playing your games. What do you mean 30 seconds to get a new subscriber? Are you like, I know I'm an entertainer, but if you like me, you like me. If you want me to like sell myself out for 30 seconds in front of you, just like what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, yawn, you're so boring, streamer, you know, because I know the people who do that, they're very entitled. They're extremely entitled. They're like, oh, well, that was really bad for 30 seconds, streamer. Like, are you telling me this is all you have to offer? And I'm like, yeah, you know, you have 30 seconds to lose a subscriber. I have to go to work, so you can't see. I hope you have a fun time at work. No, dude, it was on the YouTube side, so there's no ban button. There's only like a timeout, and I'm like, why is there no ability to ban like immediately, you know? You're an entertainer, but you aren't a circus sack. Yes, like I felt it's like a monkey, you know. like to throw peanuts at you, be like, go do something, streamer, go. You know, I'm still a person. I hope you know that. You know, like I could do a trick only when I wanna, you know. And that's only when you guys deserve it, 100%. I like monkeys. I'm a monkey. I don't know. I feel like that. I'm not in the mood to do a monkey sound. Wow, is this all you have to offer? I'm gonna have to call it today. Yes, have a nice day. Thank you so much, Wishback. I hope you have a nice, well, I hope your work is easy on you. Just respect anyone's boundaries. I know. Give them like a quadrillion second timeout. Yeah. Let me see. I feel the same, so I get it. It drives me crazy because I feel like no one takes me the same because I have the same tone. Yes, bro. Like, it makes me so mad because I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think of moments where I've been in stream where I've been like, no, chat, stop, and I didn't actually mean it. Like, I've never been like, oh my god, chat, you're so annoying. Like, I feel like I feel like, chat, that wasn't very funny, you know. And I say it in like a light tone to lighten the situation, but it's also true. Like, it was not funny. And I feel like if I want to emphasize that something's funny, I'm like, hey, that's like really funny, you know. Like, I feel like the person that's really fun to show up is like Christian the Joker, because he shows up and he's just like, he says a pun and that's like his whole like shtick, and like I don't laugh every time, but it doesn't mean it's not funny. It's just like, because you're expecting a joke, you just don't get the boom, you know. But like, if you were to be given to it like out of nowhere, like it would be a funny joke. But it's hard for me to fake that, you know. But I do say that it's funny, you know. I feel like people don't get my tones, you know. I feel like I'm not sarcastic with people very often either, you know. Sometimes I say things like, no, that was really good, bestie, and people are like, are you lying, are you being sarcastic, Lunary? And I'm like, when am I feel like when I'm like, oh, that was really good, versus like, oh, that was really good, you know. Like, that's completely different tonally, and I don't understand. I feel so crazy when I do it, you know. What I do is I'll say, you're getting on my nerves. If someone's bothering me, I only say that sometimes if someone's actually annoying me. You can start something similar. I could see. I feel like there's a difference between like our voices, though. Well, I think that's what you're following, SMB. SMB 311. I hope you're doing well. Stretch, I got you. Stretch. Yeah. I just remember other people like, it makes me so mad. Like that guy that I mentioned earlier that I banned, like they're like, Lunary, by the way, like, how much do you weigh? And I'm like, why would you put me in that situation where I have to like say my weight, right? Like on stream. Like like, it's either, I feel like in that moment, because I'm an entertainer, I have to be like, I need to come up with like a witty joke to be like, oh, aha, aha, aha. And like, luckily I feel like a lot of you guys are wittier than I am, and you guys were like, yeah, she weighs as much as the moon. I'm like, yeah, guys, and I searched up like how much the moon weighed, and it's like 100 quintillion pounds, you know. And so, haha, that was a joke. But it's weird that they asked in the first place and was like, oh, aha, oh, sorry, I asked because I wanted to bench press you, Lunary. And I'm like, that's also really personal too, and weird. Well, like, why are you asking? I gotta find entertainment in good awkward jokes. Yes, like dad jokes. I really like dad jokes. That's kind of too personal. It really is, and especially because I'm like a VTuber. Like, oh, welcome in, Mama Berthy. I hope that's not for me. I gotta have good moon statistics. I know. But yeah, I say something like 800 pounds. Dude, I should have said that. I'm like, no. I think having a higher number would be like funnier. To be like, boom, boom, bang. You know, I'm like 100 million pounds. You know, I'm 100 million years old. And like stuff like that. I don't really mind. And then there's like another chatter that was they're also like a long time chatter too, that I banned, and I feel like this person, oh god, I don't know how to explain it. Like, this person was do you say it? They were a long time viewer, but they're very like a asshole archetype, I guess. Like they would bully the streamer and they would dislike that and they would like really dog in on you. And I banned them once before and then I unbanned them because I was really mad and they kept saying things that were like egging on my anger. They're like, oh, Lunary is so bad at Minecraft. Oh, they kept dying and they kept doing this. Me. Like you should just not die. Skill issue, you know. I really hate, like, this is probably gonna be annoying, but I really hate when people say skill issue as like a default answer to things. I think you're really uncreative for that, and it's really like demeaning. Can we say Lunary's a baddie? I find that funny. I find that really funny. But I really hate when people say skill issue because it's not funny. No one laughs, and like you just feel bad about it, you know. Like that's why I never say other people like, oh, it's just skill issue, because people that say skill issue are like the worst people ever because they say it the worst time ever, you know. Because you'd be like, oh my god, my family just died and I'm like really homeless and like I signed up to 400 jobs in a job market and like literally no one's like coming back to me, and then the person could be like skill issue. And I'm like, are you like stupid? Are you like dumb? Why would you say that to me when I'm like venting to you and I'm like saying stuff and I'm like, oh, you know, cause like sometimes, you know, I feel like that's kind of similar when you play like competitive games. Like sometimes I be playing like Marvel Rivals and I will lose like 12 games in a row, and I'll be like, oh dude, I'm feeling like really shit. Like I play Marvel Rivals to like de-stress, and like all my games were kind of bad and I feel like my teammates weren't there for me and they kept dogging me in chat, and I just want to play Loki, and then like immediately the first person is like, oh, skill issue, ha, you're bad, you know, you don't spend 12 hours in the game, you want to play the game for fun, you want to do like, you're not helping the situation, you know, like you're so like I do like a skill issue joke, but it has to be like 100% out of control for why you're losing in the game. I don't know. I feel like I feel like the people that say it are just very annoying, especially when they don't know like what's happening or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I'm really particular with that, but I never had a good scenario where someone was like, oh, skill issue, and I wasn't like seething in anger, and I'm like, dude, I'm just like venting to you about stuff, and I'm like, oh dude, this game really sucked, and like you know. And I feel like people are just so mean. I think I just have a lot of people that are in my life that was like so mean, because I feel like I don't actively insult other people in the same way, and I'm like, what about me makes you want to be like, oh my god, you're so lame, Lena, you're such a nerd, you're so like, you're such a loser, oh you're failing this game. I'm like, I'm ranting, I'm freaking ranting, bro. Oh my god. My philosophy is, if you can dish it, you have the ability to take it, so if you start clowning at me, you better be ready. Yeah, like, it makes me so heckin' mad. I feel like the philosophy for that should go like the other way around. Like I didn't say anything to you, and you're like giving me shit, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I do, bro? Oh my god. I feel like you're so awesome, Lunary. Thank you, Nautic. Thank you. Hashtag thank you. You're the realest person I know. I try to be, bro. I try to be. Anyways, like this other long time chatter that I would like watch would be someone who Yeah, they were like a long time chatter, and they'll show up and they're like an ass, they're like an asshole archetype, I guess. And I'm like, it's just whatever, right? Because they weren't that bad. They're just like, they're like really mean. And I feel like when I called them out on it, they like actually held back and were like apologetic about it, because like they know how their personality can be and whatever, right? And like they've been around for a very long time, so I didn't take it very personally. I did at the beginning because I'm like, I don't know you, you're not in my chat, you don't even talk, like, brother. But like afterwards, there's like some point where it's just like he comes in and he starts like acting like we're the realest motherfuckers ever. I'm like, what are you talking about? um Let me see, because they're a long time chatter, right? I let them into my DMs, and we chat like very cordially, right? So it's nothing like crazy, but it was like, hey, you've been around for a while, and like you've helped out on my channel for a bit, can you help out a little bit more? Like, I plan on opening like a Don't Start Together server, and it would be nice if you were the person to like friends everyone's Steam account, because I don't want like viewers, especially random viewers, to have my Steam account. You know, I feel like that's very reasonable, and they've been around for a long time. So that's what I asked them. And then they came into my chat and was like picking fights with me, like being like argumentative, and being an asshole, like I said, like an asshole archetype. And I'm like, oh, whatever, you know, like they're just being like that. And then they like start bringing stuff into like our DMs, and like start talking and be like, oh yeah, I'm such an asshole, that's why you asked me to do this and that. And I'm like, why are you putting our DMs out in the open? Like, why are you talking about like private stuff, or like stuff? And then there's this weird wording that I didn't like from him, where he was like, oh yeah, you just want me to be your slave, and that's why you asked me to do all this stuff. And I'm like, why are you using the word slave in such a way? Like, I would never use that word, like, ever. You know, I asked a favor from you, and you you blow it out of proportion, and you put our DMs out, and you're like, oh, how you're slave labor, bro, you know. And I'm like, why would you say it like that? And now, like, I'm really like self-conscious about that stuff. That's why I'm putting it out there, because I don't like chatting with viewers, and you guys will never be in my DMs, and I never want you guys to be in my DMs. So now I have to like almost crowd control, and be like, oh, haha, you know, like, oh, like it was like no, he's not in my DMs like that. Like, he's in my DMs because like he helps me with stuff behind the scenes, and you know. I'm like, I don't want to be put in that position, and I'm tired of people like just being like willy-nilly with that shit, you know. I don't want to think about it. I don't want people to think about it at all. And that made me so mad. And like, he was fighting me, he was saying all this stuff, and then like, I think the last point was when I was trying to be serious and chat, and he just kept like digging in, and I'm like, I'm done with you. There's like 3 things that all add up, like you're being weird, you're doing this, and I'm like, I feel like I live by like rules of threes, because every time I ban someone, it's not just like oh, they did like one wrong thing. It's because they've been doing that wrong thing, and I've been telling them, and they've been being weird. And like, I'm just like, just because I'm mad now doesn't mean that that boundary was never crossed, and that like I never had that boundary in the first place. It's just now that I'm mad, now my threshold for it is lower, but that threshold was always the same, you know. OJ, hate when people do that? Yes, bro. Just reminds me, there was this person in the comment section where he started commenting like oil up and stuff like that. Then you came to my Discord server, like spam the crap out of the server. Dude, that would like make me so infuriate. Like, ugh. I don't know. I feel like I need to start using the ban hammer more. I mean, I kind of already do, low-key. But it's just... I feel like I need to like lower my threshold, and not just lower it when I'm angry, right? Like, But I don't know. I feel like when I'm in other people's chats, like I see annoying chatters, but they don't do anything about that, and I'm just like, I don't know if I have like a higher threshold for this stuff, or like they're just more chill about it, right? And like, especially when I'm trying to mod, like I feel like there's some people in my friends' chat that I would just ban in my chat. Like, I do not want to deal with you. I do not want you to be like, please, please, streamer, please, please play Minecraft right now. Please pay attention to me. Please do this, you know. And I'm like, no. I'm entertaining like more than just you. I hope you know that. There's a lot of people here that are into just chatting, or they're into, or they want to watch this stream specifically. Or, by the way, I put out schedules. Well, okay, I don't put out schedules anymore, but by the way, I put out schedules. I do this is that, and da da da, you know. And it's so infuriating. I say I'm a goober in my messages sometimes, so let me know if I say something that bothers you. No, I feel like if I feel like you guys don't really apply to this unless you're being freaking weird. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I need to put it out there that like these are my boundaries, and I feel like I've been pretty set on my boundaries for like a long time, but not many people notice. So like this is your reminder to be more perceptive, and I'll try to be more communicative about it, right? Because obviously my tone does not help. Being like, guys, that's like really annoying, you know, that like that tone doesn't help at all. And like, you know, just don't want to hashtag deal with it. But yeah, I've also been doing that, and like, it doesn't help that I have zero sleep, and like, yeah, I've been having like zero sleep, and like a lot of things, a lot of nightmares, and I have like school stuff. Well, my school stuff hasn't been that bad actually, and I've been worried about like the future of Lunary, and like the YouTube channel, and like posting shorts and staying in the algorithm and stuff like that, right? Yeah, for me too, but all I did was just give him a warning, delete his spams, and cut him into his chat. And a few months later, he just left. Kill him. Kill him. Like, I think you should just ban him. I don't think I do the weirdness. I just have terrible English when I'm tired from work. I don't think I've ever called you out on anything, Zurich. I think you're fine in my book. But, you know, it's just like that. It's just hashtag like that. And I mean, if it helps you guys like introspect on yourself, and like worry about like streamer boundaries, like, you guys probably fine. I don't know, fine for now. I mean, I don't know. I just shared stories where like these people were fine in my chat until they weren't, right? But like, they have been getting on my nerves for like a long time, and it doesn't help because like my chat is like is like empty, so it's just them chatting, and like it's easier to rack up weirdness when it's just you and the streamer, right? Look at Collier Pavlik. Hi, Lunary, I'm gonna be a father. That's awesome. Just gotta say, my 3 strikes for it's really worth it. Like, yeah. Do it when it's worth it. Just get banned. Hashtag get banned, guys. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think I've been fine. Stretch, thank you, Pablo. Oh, and Pablo, I didn't read at all. Pablo reached 50 stream streak. Lunary dibujar y morfa sueños. Lunary dabs. What does that mean? Thank you so much for the stretch. Thank you, Paulo. Sorry, I'm just doing like a huge vent stream right now, because I think it's like a reminder of like my boundaries and stuff. Like, just because I don't outright mention it, I feel like, you know, it's literally feeling better now after. Honestly, yeah, like I feel so much better. I could rant about so many more stuff, you know. Because like I said, I've been thinking about like the channel and like what I want to do, and I feel like I just want to do like a little bit of everything, and it's so hard to, I was thinking about like videos I should put out. I have videos that have been edited for a while that I need to post, but I'm just afraid of posting them because I don't know what direction I want to take the channel in. I have shorts that I need to post too, and then I also need to do like commissions, and I need to start getting like my shorts back up, and I need to start getting started writing scripts and recording shorts again and whatever. Like I stopped recording shorts because I feel like they had like a peak to like the views that they were getting, and I feel like some videos that I put a lot of time in weren't getting the results that I wanted to, and so I like took a break, right? And like because I want to deal with school, because school was picking back up, and it's just like I'm tired of thinking about it. So, and like I feel like, because I need to know how to find a way to like monetarily pick myself up too, because I mean there's gonna be a point where I'm not in college and I'm a bum and I'm like lonely, so I'm like I need to start preparing for that, because I don't think I could trust the job market, right? And I hate that I had to think about that, and it like puts me in a spiral, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so chud, and like I hear stories of people that are like, oh yeah, it took me 10 years to do this and that, and like it took a really long time and whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like everything is just like I have to do now. I feel like my time is so limited, because like once I hit to a point like in like 2 to 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, it feels like bang, I'm gonna be homeless and die. So within that time I need to get like a 6-figure job and a 90K and a family, and like yeah, the 9 to 5, 100K. I need to like invest all my stuff in the stock market. I need to think about this and that. And I'm like, I'm tired of thinking, bro. I'm tired of it. Oh my god. And I just wanna draw, and I wanna do commissions, and I've been sorry, I'm coughing low. And then like I need to think about what was I going? And I've been watching a bunch of videos of like people who work in artist alleys, and I'm like, dang, that looks really fun, but that's like even scarier to like imagine myself. Oh my god, it's even scary to imagine myself like quit everything and be like a freelancer working in that kind of job, because to be a freelance artist, it's like scary where I live by commission, but then like stuff like artist alley seems like very consistent, and then I need to be like a cracked artist, and I look at my art and I'm like, oh, I'm not very cracked, like I need to be crazier. And I know there's some artists that have like really crazy that have like simpler styles, and they're doing pretty well for themselves, and I'm like, I don't know how it'll work for me when the stuff that I've worked on hasn't been exactly been working, but I know I need to put more time into it, right? Stock market? What does that mean? Getting a job is scary. Being unemployed is scary. Dude, it's both very scary. Hashtag both scary. But yeah, I need to... And that's also what I've been thinking of. But I feel like if I go down the artist alley path, I don't know how I would stick to being Lunary, because I feel like it's hard to do both, and I really do love like being a VTuber, and I love drawing, but I just can't imagine like a path where like there's a VTuber who is able to do both consistently and not be nerfed because one or the other, right? Like I've never seen a VTuber where it's like having both being a VTuber plus this Artist Alley stuff has like pushed them to be even stronger than they were than if they were just an artist, than if they were just a VTuber, right? Must be like 100% dedicated to your work as an artist. Yeah, because I feel like there's some artists that are like really cracked at drawing, but then they like they dedicate themselves to being a VTuber, and then like even them being a VTuber is like, it's like not very financially sound, I guess, like analytics wise, or like if they spend a say from me, and like people would be like, oh yeah, you should do it for the love of the thing, you know. But I feel like I want to make VTubing like an actual monetary thing, and it's like so scary for me to imagine like not being able to financially support myself, and being able to, and having to drop the like hobby that I love, or having to limit it to like whatever, just because like just because life is like, it's like in front of my face and hitting me like a brick wall. And oh my god. And like streaming as a primary income is very difficult. Yeah, that's why it feels like there's like a time limit, right? And I need to start making content about it, but I've just been in such a rut. It's just like I have all these thoughts, and I'm like, but I'm not making content, you know. I haven't been streaming, I haven't been making shorts, I haven't been doing this. And like there's some VTubers that like made it, and then you listen to their advice, and they're like, yeah, I just like post YouTube shorts, and here's how I post my shorts. Like, I have a hook, I have a hook and a line and you know, and I draw them in, and I make a bunch of YouTube shorts and videos, and I'm like, yeah, you and 100 million other VTubers also make YouTube shorts, and they do the exact same thing. They have a hook, line, and sinker, and they have a really good model too. And like they have the VTuber voice. They're like, did you know that Eiffel Tower is actually this tall, and and they're like really hyper, and they're all over the screen, and the, you know, which is like the formula that you say will work on a YouTube short, and that's how you got famous. But that's not how, like that, but it didn't work for other people. So you can't, so that like stuff like makes me really mad. And I know I can't blame the person, right? That's just the algorithm, but it makes me so mad that it's just like that. And I feel like it truly is a skill issue to be like, oh yeah, there's a lot of luck, right? Because maybe at some point there's like a difference between like luck and stuff like that, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. It's just so much to manage. I'm tired, and there's so many thoughts and ideas I have, but it's so, dude, I know. Enough. That's what everyone does. You have to get lucky with the algorithm once at a time. I know. Like, that's why I'm like mulling about like the path of the content on my channel, because I feel like I do like drawing and stuff like that, but I do want to come up with like a really unique premise, and I have like scripts that I've like written down that I want to experiment with. But the thing is that when you write scripts and do stuff, those scripts only work if you keep consistently making your channel based around like script content, right? Or like only one thing and only that thing. And the thing is, because I'm experimenting so much with the algorithm, I'm afraid that me putting out a bunch of different stuff is just gonna like spread myself thin, because now the algorithm doesn't know what to send my video to people, right? There's like script content, there's VODs, there's edited VODs, there's like music videos, there's whatever, and I'm like, this is just VTuber core, right? That's VTuber core, but it's not like, should I be like YouTube? core? Should I be like Twitch core? Should I be like TikTok core? And I'm like pointing at a thing. I'm like, did you know that this happened? You know, and then I had to like put up my accent. Like, there's so many different algorithms. It's just like, so I don't know. I think this is me venting about it. I don't know. There's no like real things to be solved about it other than just do it, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, you should go down a niche content. You should go down niche content. You should be niche, you know. But I'm like, niche content? What do you mean niche content? I don't know. Like, I don't have special interests that I want to talk about, like for the entirety of my channel? The entire channel? The thing about niche content is I feel, yes, it's so limiting. Like, what do you mean? Like, you play retro games and only retro games. What if the new, like big game come out and you're like, I really want to play it because I also have more than one interest, and you can't play it because it would limit your audience because they don't want to watch you play this game, you know? And like, I know you should have games on and off stream, but it's just like, when you're in that grind set and you're like making all this content and you're like, well, I really do want to take a break, but now when I take a break, it feels like I'm wasting time. Like, you cannot waste time. That's why, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should go down like the YouTube route, right? Where I just make a bunch of videos, because I feel like a lot of videos, you can just let it sit and then like people would click on it or something. I don't know. I've been really inspired by a couple of VTubers that I've been watching. Not VTubers, just like primarily YouTubers, I guess. There's this artist called like QR Bits, I think, where she talks about her like artist alley experience and her art journey and things, and she's like a very introverted, chill person. I really like her, but I like getting to know more like the analytical sides of stuff, which I wish she would devolve down more. It is capped behind a membership, so I probably should just subscribe to your membership, but that's only if I plan on going down that route 100%. And then there's like other people that I really like. There's RGB Stasis, which is like also a smaller person, where she talks about, well, she doesn't really talk about anything. She's like really cute, where she draws and then she talks a bunch, and I really like it. I feel like that's like a very VTuber prime content, and that's what I want to make my like YouTube VODs about. But I feel like I don't know how to reel in such an audience. I like to listen more about this talk, but I gotta go now. Bye and have a good day, night, everyone. Thank you, Resurrect. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you eat your drink well. Take care of yourself. I really appreciate you. I don't know if Let's Plays so popular these be before stream become. I do not think Let's Plays are popular. I don't think Let's Plays are very popular at all. Trying to think. I haven't seen anyone new pop up that does Let's Plays and like we're crazy, right? I like Markiplier. Markiplier is my OG. He's like an OG Let's Player. You can revive the Let's Play market? No way! Well, I feel like everyone that's already in the Let's Play market is already so saturated, because like the top people are the top people, and why would they watch me and not like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and whatnot, yeah? So I feel like the big part is just like differentiating myself. Lunary plays, holy crap, I see it. I already have Let's Play stuff in my YouTube. I already have it. My cut down VODs are literally Let's Plays. I really like AstroSpit's video because he does a lot of interesting content where it's a lot of his VODs cut down, but it's because his streams have like a premise, you know. Do less art, bring back Bob Ross videos. No, I don't wanna do, well, I'll think about it, right? Not everything is set in stone. I shouldn't be saying no to everything right away. But I already do Let's Play videos. I look up to Astrosmith because he has he grabs a premise and then he twists it, right? Like, he used to do like, can I play Security Breach, FNAF Security Breach without jumping, right? And he goes down like the semantics of like, oh yeah, I can't do it without jumping at this part unless I break into the game and I like glitch into the wall at this segment and whatever. And that's like interesting because it's really fun. It's like, what the heck, all this behind the scenes stuff, you know. And he has a lot of like overview, right? But I don't know how much of his videos he leaves up to the editor and how much he has control in like writing it, right? Because obviously his voiceovers are the ones that like where you have to like cut in and be like, oh yeah, this is what I did in this moment, and then the editor has to like edit accommodatingly. So I think I'd have to see how that format will work in general. Because sometimes it could just be him like yapping and playing a game. Like, I unironically watched, there's this game called like, oh, I forgot what the game's called, but it's where you play as an egg and you roll up the hill, and like it was like a rage game, I guess, because when you fall down you crack, you have to restart, right, as an egg. And then yeah, you want to crack. So he would just play that game, and I would just listen to him ramble on and on while he plays the game. And that video was like unironically like 2 hours long or something, and like it was really fun. But I wouldn't have found him or his channel if it weren't for like, because of that. Let's yoke it. Oh yeah. Like something about yoke. But yeah, I wouldn't have found his channel and been enraptured by like just his content in general and him as a person if it weren't for the initial like YouTube videos, right? So I don't know. I wish to reach that point, but it's not like he got to that point like willingly. Like, he got to that point like 3-4 years, and like he's been streaming. Dude, I heard he was like talking about his like streaming journey. He said he was streaming for like 10 years or some shit. And I'm like, oh. And then like I listened to his videos and I'm like, was this guy just bumming around for 10 years? And like low-key same, like maybe that's gonna be me, you know. Like people as a VTubers, you know, they're like, I've been a content creator for 10 years, you know, and I made it. And then like just some people pop up be like, oh yeah, I started streaming like last week and I'm partnered already. I'm like, oh. Oh, what am I, guys? What am I? Am I chud? Am I chud? I'm hashtag chud. So true. So true, so true, so true. Sigh. Hashtag going through it. But yeah, that's like my concerns that I've been going through. And I've been like mulling over. I think I'm just stressed because I'm like, I feel like I'm working a lot. I'm also poor. I think I need to get a job. I used to have a job and I quit because of school and streaming, because that job would ask me, because I would have both school and work, and they would ask me like, hey, can you come after school and work at our job, you know? And I'm already working, and I had like school 3 days a week, and then I had work 4 days a week, so just like 7 days of work and school, and then after work or school I would like go home and chill out. But then like they would be like, okay, after your school, can you like can you like work? And I'm like, no. I don't want to do that. And like, I don't know, I would talk to my coworkers about it and be like, I have work and school too, and like I could do both at the same time. And I'm like, our situations are very different. I hope you know that. And like, I guess I'm in a fortunate spot where I'm able to just quit, you know, and like save that money and like put it back into my streams and such. And especially because I had that donathon too, right? And like that money went entirely back into the stream. Like I think like that 3DO, guys, that 3DO was $400. That's literally like a third of how much like I raised during the donathon. Like it was kind of crazy. And it arrived, by the way. It arrived. Thank you so much for following, Hello Cameraman. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. Thank you so much for 2 month subscription. Hi, Lunary. I just got home from college. Dude, I hope you're doing well. Make sure you eat, sleep, drink well. Take care of yourself, okay? Do your after stream college care, bro. Like, oof. Make sure to do your homework and stuff. I don't know. Usually I put my homework to the end. Yeah, ASMR mics is really crazy. Well, it's just, you know, my initial, like, my initial thing of like, my timeout. My initial down goal for my 3DO was $900, and I feel like I should have factored in the fact that a 3DO was $400 because that's literally gives me $500 to like commission artists and to buy like what was on it? It was like a period pain simulator. It was a like spicy chips or whatever, and then I had to commission artists, which I commissioned a spicy artist for my work. I commissioned like a standee artist for stuff. I commissioned like keychain artists. I commissioned a bunch of different artists, and like those are not cheap, especially when you want commercial price for the work, because I am selling them. I'm selling the merchandise work. So it's not just putting it on my stream or putting on a thing and advertising. I'm selling them, and that's like usually a lot more expensive than it usually is, especially for like a crazy cracked artist that I look up to, right? So, and like I don't think we're gonna get it anytime soon. Like I'm kind of low on the wait list. Not low on the wait list, just like lower on the whatever art list they have, you know? And so it's kind of like I feel like 1300 is so much, but I feel like it went I feel like it felt like when I'm doing all this, it just went straight into the stream. I'm like, okay, yippee, everything's better. So maybe in a couple months you guys will see like the works of your labor that you guys helped, right? I'm gonna send out the all the merch that everyone helped donate to me. I'm drawing the art that the like the number 1, number 2 donors gave to me. I'm working on like several commissions that I'm working on that I'm already finished. I was working on like contacting other people. I got back my live TD rigging like video, right? Yeah, I got back like a live TD rigging work in progress for my live TD model, and like it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm gonna I don't know what I would need or want for my new debut other than just this awesome model. Like of course like of course I'm gonna spend money to like get editors and stuff and whatever, and like stuff like that is not cheap. Like I'm really grateful for Gigi because Gigi works like really fast. I can just ask, and like they're a friend of mine, and like Gigi's really professional too, even though that we're friends, and like I never feel like I had to compromise friendship for business and vice versa, right? You know, would a mascot be reborn by them? there is a live TV mascot. There is a live TV mascot, I'll say that. There is a live TV mascot. But yeah, so that's that. So I didn't just take the money and run, guys. I hope you know that. It's just a huge waiting game at this point, right? And I'm really happy at the quality of life stuff that it helps me upgrade. And like, I really appreciate all you guys. I might go eat my shoe or something. Dude, when that 3DO came in, I was very confused. You know, because I opened a box, it said 3DO, and I opened the box to another box, and it was like, instead of being this cardboard box, the inside of the box was like a treasure chest of like a hard plastic. It was like black with like a metallic rim around it, and then there's like a key that you have to unlock to open the freaking chest of 3DO mic. And it looks so pristine and beautiful. I was so scared to touch it. So I'm like, I'm gonna touch it later. So I had to work at that. I need a script right. I need to do this is that. And I think it'll be awesome. It'll be so awesome, guys. So I appreciate all you guys. You guys are so hot and sexy. I'm hashtag going through it. I feel better now though. I feel a lot better. I don't feel like dog water anymore like I did at the beginning of the stream, which tisk. Sometimes you just gotta vent your heart out, you know. I really want to talk about my Oshis. What niche stuff I want to do? Should I go down, guys? I really want to play Twisted Wonderland. I like Twisted Wonderland, guys. I like Twisted Wonderland. I play it all day, every day. I don't really play it. It's kind of like a you turn your phone on and it plays itself, and it's kind of awesome. Especially if you're like busy and you don't want to pay attention. And like I want to see my characters in a game, my little blorbos. I also need to finish like Silksong. I need to finish Silksong. I need to Bilbong. I need to get to Silksong Act 2 because my editor who finished editing the Act 1 of Silksong, which was 19 hours, or 17, or 16 hours, I don't know. It was like a really long bunch of hours. But, yeah. It was like a whole bunch of hours, and like, when he cut it down to 2 hours. So, so I need to start playing the game. Oh, and by the way, he edited down my drinking VOD. Dude, 10 hours. I don't know how he does that low-key. Like, I kind of mull about when streams are that long and I don't really pay attention. But he's kind of a powerhouse, so I really appreciate it. Chat, give me a shout out to J Coma. I don't know. He doesn't stream, so shout out. That's him. Wait, is that him? Alright, let me double check. Yeah, I think it's him. Edit it so you first tried every boss, didn't they? I don't get that. What did you say? Can you rephrase that? Edited it so you first tried every boss, didn't they? So you first tried it. I don't know. Yeah. That's me venting about stuff. Low-key, I feel like I get dogged on a bunch. I feel like I get dogged on a bunch that I feel like it's just unwarranted. And if people think they're being really funny, but it hurts my feelings because I'm really sensitive. It hurts me in the kokoro, guys. It hurts me in the kokoro. And like, I don't, you know, it's such a small thing that I keep thinking of, but I have like a bunch of in real life friends that were like dog on me for every small thing that I would say. Or it's not even like specific scenarios, it's just like I say something and people are like, what Lunary, what did you say, Lunary? And I would be like, what did I say was wrong, you know? And I'm like thinking back to the conversation in my head, I feel like I said a socially acceptable thing to say, and they're like over exaggerating how weird it was, you know? Because I would be like, what's the scenario? I would be like, no, my friends would be like dogging on each other, right? And they'll be like egging them on, and one of my friends would be like, oh, you're egging them on, oh my god, and I'll fall asleep. I'm like, oh my god, you're egging them on, and they'd be like, you're saying it so weird, Lunary. Like, why are you so weird, Lunary? I'm like, what are you talking about? I said the exact same thing, but louder, you know? And I feel like I just experienced it. Like, why do people think I'm weird? Why do people think I'm being sarcastic? Why do they think I'm being insincere? Do I have an insincere voice? Or they're like, oh, you're like lying, Lunary. Oh, Lunary, you're being sarcastic. Like, I hate it because it comes from people who I think are my friends. And like, I feel like at this point, you should just understand like how I act at this point. And I cannot think for the life of me of a moment where I'm like being so insincere that I'm like making fun of you. Like, when have I ever made fun of you so sincerely that it makes you doubt yourself? Like, are you just projecting your issues onto me? Like, I don't get it. Cause I'd be like, oh yeah, I really like this thing you did, and you'd be like, you're fucking lying, Lunary. Like, stop being sarcastic. You know, like, you just tell me the truth. And I'm like, and you're like, I know where you freaking are, Lunary. And I'm like, what? What? Are you kidding? What? This? Yes, bro. Like, I don't know. Why do people think, like, I don't dog on people? When do I dog on people, guys? I don't know. I don't get it. Oh my god, name a scenario, guys, where I dog on someone and it wasn't in front of your face. You know, I'm like, I feel like people think that I say shit about them, you know, but I feel like everything I say is in front of your face, and the evidence is all there, and your memory betrays you, and that's your fault and not mine. And I get dogged on for such small things, cause like, you know, like I have a in real life friend group where I told them like, oh yeah, I used to eat like a struggle meal called peanut butter burritos, where it's literally just a tortilla with like peanut butter in the middle, and then you wrap it up and eat it like that. And they would dog me so hard. They'd be like, you're so weird, Lunary, you're so weird. And like, it's not like that they were rich. They were so rich that they don't know what like a poor meal was. They were poor like me, and they would be like, oh, what a disgusting meal, why don't you just eat it with like bread like a normal person? I'm like, no, we don't have bread. Tortillas are so much more accessible because they come in packs of 500, and they're like $10, where like bread is like $5, but you only get like 5 slices in it. So like, essentially, if you really want to eat more for your buck and like be more filled, then you would get the freaking tortilla with the peanut butter. And like I feel like when I eat like peanut butter on bread, I need to have like 2 scoops of peanut butter on my bread so that it covers the bread, like both bread slices, by the way. But then for the peanut tortilla, I'm just like, oh, well, it looks to me like 1 scoop is enough, and it makes me full, and if I want another one, they'll just get a fucking another one, you know? And they're like dogging on me, and then there was another person in my friend group who was like, I'm gonna try this, and so they try it, and then they said And then they said, like, oh yeah, it was actually really good. I'm like, yeah, thank you, you know? And then they're like, no, Lunary. Like, it's not the fact that, like, they're peanut butter burrito. It's the fact that it's you, you know? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean it's the fact that it's me, huh? Huh? Am I just freaking bullyable? That I have zero feelings and no life and no nothing? Huh? Huh? You know, because the entire time I'm just like, oh hey guys, there's this food that I like, and they were like dogging me. I'm like, let's move on, you know, because it's so funny when I'm not laughing, huh? It's so freaking funny. Anyways, I'm crashing out. So it's just a mischaracterization of me, even though you guys are my friends, and it's like really freaking different. Anyway, I'm Madge. I'm hashtag Madge. I'm hashtag Madge. Not even a little bit of jelly, just raw peanuts. No, it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's butter. It's in the name. It's actually oil, I think. Isn't it oil, not butter? Like stuff like that. I just joined, just crashed. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi. I love you, Gigi. You're so cool and awesome. Sorry, I'm crashing out so hard right now. But I feel like I'm so mad. I'm so mad at being mischaracterized. I feel like if I were a person in a video game, people would be like, remember, Lunary is this way. I feel like Rose Quartz. I feel like Rose Quartz with Steven Universe with a fucking like a mischaracterization. It's like a spread. I don't know its classification. Well, it's not raw peanuts. The Lunary standard is insane. I know I shouldn't be mad about that anymore because, like, there's a point where I, like, called them out on it and I, like, told them in DMs, like, it, like, bothered me because they're being, like, a huge asshole about it and it wasn't funny. And they've changed, but I feel like for it to get to that point, you just have to have, like, such a lack of social cues, you know? And I feel like I don't put people often in scenarios where they have to question if I'm dogging on them. Because I don't dog on them. It's just people think that I'm dogging on them, but I'm actually not. It's like I'm spreading misinformation, but it's actually just me saying good things about them behind their back. Like, I don't know. I'm like, wow, I really like Gigi's editing. Wow, I really like it. She doesn't know that I'm saying this. Oh my god, the horrors, the fucking horrors. You know. Hashtag crash out. Hashtag crash out. So I'm drinking water. I have another water bottle. But yeah, that's how I've been going. And that's how I've been going. And then I've been having nightmares that haunt me. And then all the crazy Dayo thoughts. And I haven't been sleeping well, so that's also not very good. I sleep like a dog, you know. I sleep like a dog. I don't know how dogs sleep per se, but it's just the fact that they wake up in the middle of the night and they start barking. Don't dogs sleep well? Like, I don't. Well, it's just like their sleep schedule. Maybe dogs sleep well because they're used to sleeping in intervals, but I'm not a dog. So that's why sleeping like a dog is bad for me. Yeah. Just use your dream powers and send the nightmares to chat instead? No, that's not how my dreams powers work. And I don't want to send nightmares to people. I don't want to do that. Humans sleeping like a dog, that makes sense. Right? Because then like a dog hears like a noise and they wake up immediately and they start barking. My dog used to do that. My dog's so cute. I miss my dog. Oh my god, he's so small and fluffy. And I don't think I've described what my dog looks like, so I won't do that. But he's small and fluffy. And where my dog go? He's with like my relatives. I'm not in a place where we could take care of a dog properly, so you know, I think it's a good thing that they have them and we don't. So nightmares are very not fun. I've been having so many nightmares. Dude, I used to never have nightmares. I have 2 nightmares my entire life until like today, where they just like wanna beat me in the ass like back to back to back. You know, like I wake up and I feel like, oh my god. And I keep thinking about that movie Hereditary. Oh, did I tell you guys I watched the horror movie Hereditary, where like it's about like the little sister's head getting decapitated, and it's like horrifying because it's like really real as like an older sibling, like to see your little sibling get decapitated, and like it's like low-key kind of your fault, but like it's not your fault because you're a teenager and you didn't know better, and it's not your fault like at all, like. And I think about, like, it doesn't help that my closet door is like slightly ajar because they messed up with like building the fucking closet, and it doesn't close, and there's a gap, and I think about it. I think about like ghosts in my closet and like dead bodies, and it stares back at me, and it's horrifying, and I think I'm gonna die in this house. Never seen that. Sounds horrible. Hi Hector. No, I'm crashing out, Hector. It's bad. Today's a bad day. I'm using my stream to vent. Sorry. I feel like this is the only stream that I feel like I'm ever gonna do. I don't think I ever have vent streams. Like, I've had moments where I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna crash out, but I don't go into it in depth, right? I talked about my boundaries. I talked about people that have wronged me. I talked about my chatters that are being freaking weird. I'm tired of dealing with weird chatters because, like, I feel like all the weirdness, it's like basic 101. It's like, hey guys, like, I'm not a loot streamer. Stop talking about sex and your dick and making me uncomfortable and talking about stuff. Like, don't talk about, like, how well your ex-girlfriend sucked your dick. I really do not want to know. Stop talking about the Pringles and stop talking about how your arm is, like, in the Pringle can, because, like, brother, I'm venting to you right now and I'm gonna crash out. Okay. Wait, connected? Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought my Wi-Fi disconnected. I would have crashed out even harder. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Hector. Oh my god. I love my chat. I love people. You guys are like my hype man. I'll be like... Let me see. I remember someone made me watch Incantation and I felt so gross and kept struggling to sleep. The way I would close my eyes and see like scenes in a... Dude, no, like actually, like I think it's been like a week since I watched Hereditary, and it's just the fact that like the characters feel so real. I've never had a horror movie or any movie in general where it's like every single thing that a person does is something that I would have done or something that I've seen like real people would have done, and it's like extremely understandable. Like, I relate to the mom, I relate to the dad, I relate to the brother, I relate to the little sister, I relate to like everyone, you know. And like, it's crazy because these people are nothing like me, and like it's that's what makes the movie so good. And like, even though it has all these like the supernatural elements that is like, it like pulls you out of the realism, like I could forgive it because it's just so good in everything else, right? Like, that's not even like a thing to hate it for. It's just something that happens, and like I'll accept that it happens because it makes the movie good. And like, I keep thinking about like it's gonna be spoilers for Hereditary. I keep thinking of like the attic scene where like where Peter goes up to the attic and like it's in the dark, and like in the background he does not see them, but there's like people there. They're just people standing there, like just people, and they're fucking naked, and they're just standing there in the corner, and it's absolutely horrifying because you know he's gonna fucking die to these people. And it's not like at that point it wasn't very, it's like it's like they blur the line between supernatural and reality, and it's so hard to see which one's which, because the mom gets possessed by a ghost, but the people in the room with him are real, and the fact that they're real and they choose to be crazy and they choose to be part of this cult and they choose to murder this kid is scarier than dying to a ghost. And it's like really sad. It's so sad. Anyways, I watched with my friends and 4 dudes looked away at the reveal from the end. Oh my god. The nightmare, I recall being an almost copy of my house, but there were aggressive dinosaurs. I always end up hiding in the hallway bathroom with some herbivore while something stalks closer. Then I wake up. Dude, that's horrifying. Dude, sometimes it's just like dreams that aren't meant to be scary just end up being scary. Like the other day, I had a nightmare where my mom and I were in the living room, and like she puts on the TV like jump scare compilations as like a funny like background music, and I'm like, wow, this is so awesome. These jump scares ain't shit, you know. And then I looked closely at the TV, and then in like the jump scare, and I replayed a scene, and then it like jump scared me, and I scared myself awake, and I'm like, and I wake up and I'm sweaty, and it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. I'm tired of not being in the fucking sleep. I don't get it. How am I so tired? But my body does not want to sleep. You know, like, I should just buy melanin. I should just buy melatonin. Like, I should just buy it and like eat 10 of them and then just force myself to fall asleep, because I cannot deal with it. Like, my body obviously is not producing enough of it, and I cannot sleep. The nightmare I recall, let me see. I watched Talk to Me in theaters, and there was one scene where I thought to myself, this is too scary, and I was tense as fuck, and my friends next to me started crying. Dude, I like Talk to Me. I don't remember if I watched it or if I watched like a How to Survive video of Talk to Me. I think the cinematography in that horror movie was really good, you know, because like there is this clip of the scene going around where okay, this might be spoilers for the movie. There's a scene going around where he gets possessed by a ghost, and he literally slams his face, like the little boy slams his face into like the table like over and over again, and like the ghost takes over his body. Like, that was really good. Like, I think that scene is just one shot or just 2 shots like cut together, but there is a lot of just like you want it to cut away, but it just stays on him and his face, and it's so good. Like, oh, it's so good. It's so beautiful. Gore like that, where people go through extreme self-harm, makes me good. Yes. Like, I don't know. I think what pulls me out of it, low-key, is just like, at some point, I'm like, dang, like the special effects here are really good. Wow, the makeup department did really good in this scene. I wonder how they did that. You know, I think I felt that with what's that movie also created by Heritage? Midsummer? Like, Midsummer is a movie created by the same creators as Hereditary, where it is like another cult, and this author is obsessed with cults. But like, there's a scene where this cult's tradition is that the old people, instead of just dying normally, they jump off a cliff, right? So this old man and old woman jump off a cliff. The woman dies, but then the man, the old man, instead of dying, he like stays alive, because he didn't, yeah. But so he's like screaming and stuff, and then they go up to him with a hammer and they smash his head in, and like that cut where they smash his head into his face, I was like, oh, but then part of me was also like, dang, like how did they do that? They probably took like a dummy of this guy's head and then like smush it down and fill it with a bunch of like fake blood and guts, and then they smashed the hammer, and they probably made seams in the head, so they breaks apart at really specific angles and spots, and then like they smash it open, and they like probably did a bunch of takes with that same head, and they clean it up, and like, cause that's like a really clean shot, you know, like it's really good. And then like if you zoom in on the head, it kind of looks like a little bit of a gel based bald. So I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, oh, like I'm like I was really I don't know. I feel like that stuff really is awesome. I feel like I'm getting nightmares though. I think I'm asking for it. Like actually, the scene that got me was a demon was in a corner room when someone was sleeping, and they were like, "It's not real," and the demon kept coming closer and closer, and it got me good because I thought, dude, that's like the demons, dude. That's awful. If you do mess with melanin, if you do mess with the melatonin, the directions for timing are wrong. The damn bottle says take 30 minutes before sleep. Now it's more like 2 hours before sleep. That PMO. Oh gosh, Lou, don't take more than one. It'll give you more nightmares. Why can't I just sleep, bro? I feel like I'm afraid even if I take melatonin, I won't be able to sleep properly. Cause, like, it's like anesthesia. Just because you close your eyes doesn't mean your body's actually sleeping, right? Or just because you're not conscious doesn't mean your body's sleeping. Like, anesthesia is not a replacement for sleep, and that sucks, because it knocks you out really fast. So I think that's the same thing with, like, getting knocked unconscious, yeah? That's the same thing. Or, like, melatonin, probably. Melatonin will make you feel tired, yeah, but if you're not tired at all, you feel awful. Should I even buy it? Dude, I saw on Amazon, like, a melatonin bottle that had 40 grams in one pill, and usually each pill is 10 grams, so I'm like, is this even legal to take? Like, are you allowed to eat like 40 grams in one sitting? Like, are you supposed to take one pill? Is 40 grams a lot? Like, that's a lot, right? Because usually it's like in 5 to 10 grams at a time, so I'd probably die. It's worth trying? No, I'm scared now. I should just drink tea. Oh, I also got sick once. Oh, dude. It just keeps like, I got sick for a little bit because, like, I think it might be because of me. I would walk in the rain because I didn't have an umbrella. And, like, I couldn't sleep on top of that. So I guess it's like a wombo combo on top of things. And, like, I tried sleeping and then I would, like, I slept at 8 p.m. and I would wake up every fucking 4 hours. 8 p.m., 12 a.m., 4 a.m., 8 a.m., you know. And then at some point, I'm like, I can't sleep like this. And I get up and I have a pounding headache and I'm sweating and I feel like dog. So I take medicine because I learned the first time. I learned the first time, guys. Right? I can't be sick for like a week. I'm tired of trying to tough it out. I'm gonna be a big girl and take pills, you know. So I do that and I start feeling better. I'm like, wow, life is so amazing, you know. And then I die again. I die a little inside again. I don't know. I still can't sleep, but yippee, 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 yippee. My pills are 1 milligram. I didn't got the unit wrong. Is it milligrams? Okay, well, potato, you know. Melatonin is a natural chemical in your brain that makes you sleep. Take the gummies, just adds more. Yeah. My mom is really afraid of me taking melatonin because she says, like, once you take it, your body won't naturally produce it anymore because they think you have enough. But I think, like, I don't think that's true for that chemical. Potatoes? Guys, I made potatoes. I've been making potatoes. The other day I tried to make french fries, but they kind of sucked ass. Like, I fried them, but they were, like, not crispy. So, I think I just need to get good. And try again, and again, and again. Well, I think I'm impatient and I put too many potatoes, like too many fries in for the batch. At least it didn't burn. It kind of burned. The thing is, I saved the batch of fries for next time because I'm like, oh, they're not crispy. I'll just like put in the air fryer next day. So the next day I put in the air fryer. I put it for 10 minutes because usually the freezer bag of fries that I have, take 10 minutes for it to crisp up. So I put the batch that I made 10 minutes in the air fryer, and it burned. Because apparently they're not the same fries. So that was a big shocker. That was a big shocker. But it's okay. I ate all the non-burned parts, so it's okay. They say you get cancer from it, but I'll worry about that when I'm 40. If I get... Don't worry, next time you'll make it better. I hope so, but like, it uses a lot of oil. I kind of don't want to use oil. They cured cancer already. They only cured cancer for pancreas cancer, and that's in mice. So that's not the same. Pancreatic cancer. It's not recommended to take for more than a month. Just fix your sleep habits, says the website. So, well, website, if I could have a healthy sleep habit, I think I wouldn't be taking melatonin. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I have a really bad habit of like pushing back my day, you know, because it's like a cycle, you know. Like, I would stay up till 4 p.m. No, I would stay up to 4 a.m. and I would go to sleep, and I wake up at like 12, and I feel like I would waste my day, right? And so I'm like, oh, I waste my day. I should spend a little bit more time working. So I go back to staying up until 4 a.m. again, because I'm like, oh, well, I do need to like fix my schedule and da-da-da. And it keeps pushing it back. So at some point it becomes like 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 whatever a.m. and I'm like, I should just do an all-nighter, and then so I could fix my sleep schedule so that I'm like tired. So I pull an all-nighter, and then I wait until like 10 p.m. and I'm like, dang, I'm hella tired, I'm gonna go sleep. And I lay in bed and I can't sleep, and I should just die, and I should have been born 10 years earlier so that I could have invested in Apple and whatever big agency there is company right now, and I should have bought a house during the stock market crash, and I should have been old enough to invest into stock, and I should have provided for my family, and I should have been a millennial, and I should be, you know, God, why wasn't I born earlier? You know. And then all the other ones that I got so sick and never again. Wow, wait, that's really bad. Take care of yourself, guys. Not about me. Do as I say, not as I do. What I do, I sleep 3 hours later every day until my bedtime gets to the point where it's back to normal. I do trading. Do you want to learn more about it? Insider trading? Yeah! Oh my god! Wait. Delayed sleep phase syndrome sounds like the issue you're talking about if you want to look into it. I don't want to look into my issues. I refuse. I'll just pretend like they don't exist. I'll pretend like they don't exist. Putty! Your username is different. Is it because of your... Guys! Oh my god. Hi, Putty. I'm venting about my life. I'm talking about how sad I am and I should have been born earlier, and how I... Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Hi, Lunary. Putty, I need... You're like a... Dude, I love your ASMR. Can you tell me how you do it? What is your secrets? How do you whisper into people's ears? How do you touch their hearts? Putty. OMG, yes! I got a 3DO mic! And I got a new audio interface, and I got everything, and but I'm really nervous to start, to be honest. But yes, guys, Putty got everyone like follow Putty. They're very awesome, good ASMR artists, good streamer. I really like watching them. I don't like chatting because I'm scared. But I'm there. And congrats on your partnership. Ta-da! I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think I need to look into it. It's just like the 3DO mic, when it shipped in, it came in this freaking treasure box. And I'm so scared because it makes it feel like it's so expensive, and I don't want to break it. And I've been told that it's a very sensitive mic and that it breaks very easily and whatnot. And I had to do research, and I hate researching. I hate thinking with my brain. I just want to brute force things and hope it lands, and I'm tired of thinking. It is expensive. It's so friggin' expensive. It's very delicate. Pretty. I wish I could just think of my shoes. Dude, I wish I could just start digging in my butt. Digging your butt, twin. Digging your butt. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Yeah. I was talking about weird chatters earlier. I was talking about boundaries. I was talking about the system. I was talking about people mischaracterizing me. And I was crashing out. Because I'm like, why are you mischaracterizing me? You know? If I'm weird, okay? But you can't be like, Lunary, you're being weird when I'm saying like the most normal shit ever. You're a VTuber, you absolutely can. Who would know? Absolutely can what? What? Like, I could just restart? I don't want to restart though. What am I gonna do when I restart? I don't know what I would do. I feel like that's scary. The headshot! And I digging in my butt, twin. I'm crying. This is my venting stream. I'm tired. You need to restart. I think you're super awesome. Thank you, Pooty. I'm brave. I'm smart. I'm capable. I'm loved. I'm courageous. I'm confident. I'm able. I'm beautiful. I'm capable. Congrats on the partner. Yes, guys. Congrats, Pooty, and the partner. So awesome. Oh, Pooty, wait. I was shown your like bachelor, your bachelor dating show, brother. If you ever opened another one, like I'm your man. I'll be whatever you need, Pooty. I hope you know that. Like. I'll do everything in my power to appease you, and I will make out with you. I was watching back on it because because Dango was on it, right? Cause Dango, and I love Dango, and like they were hosting it. Oh yeah, I remember Eno showed up at the end. It was like, I object, and it was so cute. I have experience. I was on 2 dating shows, so sorry. I feel kind of shit. Don't mind me. It probably what happened after the semester, maybe. Yeah. Yes. Welcome in, little chit. I hope we're doing well. Oh shit, dude, you got your staff thing back. It's a PNG. It's a PNG, so there's no depth. But hopefully I'll be able to export it into Wardo sometime. That's another thing. I hate touching Unity. I hate it. I hate these 10 million different developers that I am interested in using the program, and they are all using different versions of Unity that do not intertwine, do not intercollide, they do not like touch hands, they don't even want to like it's like they're parallel parking, and if they touch each other they get a fine. Okay, like I don't know, like oh, just Wardo bad? I'm getting my 3D model suits. No, Wardo is not bad. If you need help setting it up, I could like help you, but I think there's some people that are better than me. Like I learned everything from Edge on Loki. It's just a lot of research, and there's a lot of stuff that's very easy. It depends on what you're doing in Warudo, but Warudo should have a lot of like stuff that is easy for beginner to pick up, and plus there's a lot of tutorial friendly stuff that makes it a lot like easier. It's just I refuse to learn. I refuse to learn. Bro, I've been in the VR chat rabbit hole, so my ass has been Yuri, and dude got me stressed. Dude, it's just Unity is so annoying because there's so many different versions of Unity, and like if you want to put things into Wario, you have to use a different Unity version, and then there's a difference between like VRM, Wario, like Magical Cloth. I have to get like an air kit tracker. The SDK for this only works on this version of Unity, but then like I want to use Poyomi, and Poyomi only works on this version of Unity. And there's one time I'm using like fucking Poyomi, and I'm literally on like a 0.0001%, not 1%, it's 0.001 version of Unity that is just behind the version that is used on Poyomi, and at PMO so bad. And to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what version it is, but I know to the program and the coders and everyone out there that are very big brain and smart, they know the difference. And honestly, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Dude, can you teach me shaders? I don't know. I don't know if I can teach you shaders. I don't know if I can teach you shaders. We can learn together, bro. I hope you heard the fear in my voice, bro. It's shaders. You kidding me? I still use like low-key default shaders. The thing is that the thing is that when it comes to a bunch of shaders, is that shaders only work in Warudo. It doesn't work in like Luppet or whatever, because the thing is about the .warudo file is that it can handle a lot of shaders, and then the .vrm file is kind of like the universal one, so therefore it's the universal one, it's the most generic and has to be like the most compressed and whatever. So it cuts on a lot of like cool stuff like shaders and assets or whatever, right? And it like hates you and it wants you to die. So like it's it's awesome. So yeah, I'll learn shaders. I do want to learn more about Magical Cloth and Poyomi and like Polytune. I think it's what called Polytune. So it doesn't seem that hard. I think a lot of shaders are very intuitive. Like once you get the program running and once you know how to export, then in the middle you can start spending your time, and it's a lot of like click, drop down menu, click, read what it says, connect stuff to here, and like whatever. I've never had to do any like real like coding or like what's it called, like box coding, where you like draw the lines and stuff. I didn't have to do that except for like one thing for my VTuber model where I wanted to like notes. Yes, notes. Yeah, I didn't have to use any notes until I wanted to make like a potion effect where every time I moved it would make the potion wiggle in the bottle. But then I export into like a .vrm file, and .vrm file doesn't support anything cool and creative and fun, so welcome in, Lighting Cater. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at random spots. It's okay, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for lurking. Oh my god. But yeah, so I need to learn. There used to be a moment where I was very motivated, and now I'm tired and I'm bummed and I'm lazy. I followed like 5 or 6 people already today. Can you make it 7? So it could be like 6 or 7 people. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You make me feel like 11. Wait, did you see that? Did you see it? It's so funny. I saw it like trending you know, when I forgot what the K-pop group, they were singing that song, and you're like 6'7", you make me feel like 11, and then someone quoted and they got like 50,000 likes, and it's just them being like, what the fuck? I've yes, I've dude, her vocal controls in there is so good. What is that? It sounds horrible. The number is the reason why that death seems so positive. What? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Say it and I will wish you doom. Look at me in Orin. Why would you wish me doom? I don't know. Or is it singing this? Or is it a singing thing? What do you mean it's a sing? It's a song. It's a song by Ive. It's a song by Ive, yeah. Six with the number after it, the meme, but that one does not exist. Why? It's kind of fun. I feel like I've like accepted it. I used to be like angry, you know. I like these freaking new generations that are stupid memes, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just have them have fun. The more you push back at it, the more people want to push onto it and be like, haha, it's so funny, and then because they want to annoy you. So just act like you're into it, okay? Just act. Just be like, haha, 6'7", especially if you're like 30 or 40 years old. It's like grown man saying 6'7", like, and then they'll stop saying it. Easy. I wish it Doom go back to lurking and go, okay, goodbye, Cater, Lighting Cater. Welcome in, Epicful. Steps out of void. Hello. Would you like to hear a joke? Of course I do. I love jokes. I love jokes. I love jokes. True. I'm chatting right now, dude. I'm actually chatting this entire stream, like unironically. Did you guys know? Did you guys see that Stardew Valley stuff that came out? As a 30-year-old man, I can say it doesn't work. What? Like saying 6'7" doesn't work? If it's a bad joke, can we jump them? Hey, only I could jump them if it's a bad joke. If you guys jump in, then it's like really bad in general. Mari Forager! Sorry, let me read the joke. What do you call an emo acapella? No, I don't know what. Mari Forager! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god! Guys, if you don't know, Mari Forager was from the Lover Raid, and they were very awesome and sweet and very creative too. I have you know that. Like, they got pretty far in. Like, they were awesome. I don't know how far. I kind of like stopped paying attention afterwards because I was like, oh, I'm so tired. Hello, good to see you again. Also, thank you. Yes. Love, dude. I like crashed out so hard. And also, I feel like that stream, I was putting on a bit of an act. So if you guys don't know, my name is Lunary Jazz. I'm a Dream Wanderer Vtuber. Nice to see all of you guys. I feel like on the Lover Raid, if you guys know me from there, I was very mean. I would say I was pretty mean. I feel like if there's like one part where Emsbury, where I would like dog an Ensbury, and I feel like I felt mean saying the stuff, but I don't know. What do you call it? Emo acapella? Soft harmony? That's awesome. But yeah, if you need to like raid and dash, understand 100% completely. I know how like a stream is, and like, and I hope you take care of yourself. Make sure you do your as a stream self-care, eat food, drink water, the works. But I'm sure you already know that because you're so awesome. Your model's adorable. Also, I didn't think that. I've been on several of those stage shows, and there's always play for play. Really? Okay, I'm glad. I felt really bad. There's like this one moment where I don't remember, but I was like, hey, if you want someone to be there for you, I would slurp out the burgers out of your nose when you're sick. And Ray was like, oh yeah, I need that. And I'm like, yeah, it looks like you need that. And I'm like, oh, I would never say that unless I'm like really close to them. And I felt so mean. I forgot. I don't know. I feel like your dating show arc was akin to Batman with prep time. Did it seem like that? Did it seem like that? Guys, I prepped so much for the dating show. Oh my god. No, it's so fine. I was sweating the whole. Dude, you were on the chopping block like three times. Like, I'm so surprised. Like, it's so crazy. You kept pulling out many things. I try. I was really nervous. I feel like my trait that I kept trying to keep up is to be like prepared for stuff, and I get really nervous, especially on big things like that. And like, I feel like my personality in general is more mellow, I guess, compared to a lot of people, so I feel like I had to overcompensate, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for following Eagle Eye. Thank you so much for following Catch the Rainbow. We have an unusual man. What were you guys doing? Oh shoot, I didn't check. Let me double check, let me try to check. You were playing Umigari! Oh my god! Scary fish. I heard it was more weird than scary. It was interesting, you know. You know, Chamio was like, wait, the cover though, and it's just a whole cover with full video editing. Yes! Unfortunately, I didn't get the whole video out. I posted it on my YouTube, on my socials and stuff. You know, if you ever want to check it out. I'm not gonna post it right now, but yeah. I heard my beautiful message. I said thank you for following. Thank you, Catch the Rainbow. Yeah, it is weird. How far are you in on it? I feel like the ending's like really weird, but it's kind of funny. Thanks so much for following, Bugmoth. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually made my own model, and I have a new Live 2D model coming up that is in the works, and I should be finished early mid-March. The new Chills Artist game? Yes! Base 3D artist? Yes! I use V-Roid as like the base, but I made a lot of the stuff. My hair's a little unusual, but it's supposed to be like wavy and stuff. Excited? Thank you! Oh my god. I think like halfway out to guess, but I got hungry once. Yeah. I think a lot of it's just like grinding, is it not? I'm trying to remember. I only watched someone else play it just slightly, and it's just them grinding fish, and the fish are like people, and like the more money you gain, you level up, and then you enter new areas to fish better. But the fish are people, and that's like the whole thing, and you're just supposed to accept that fish are people. Yeah, there's a grind fish aspect. I mean, I kind of really like that though. Like the game, it's kind of like awesome. Creepy somber fishing simulator. I really like that. I know people don't like it because they have an expectation of Chilla's art, but I think it's cool that Chilla's like experimenting. But yeah, it's really good. I would never guess it was a viewer model. Really? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I spent a lot of time working on it. There's a femboy eating a fish carcass. What? What an awesome game. Dude, earlier in stream, I was just like venting about stuff. I haven't streamed in a while. Well, my last stream was like 3 days, but yeah, my last stream was 3 days ago. But I've been meaning to stream, but I've just been so tired with life, work, sleep, introspection, whatever, right? Why did Stream Ella just say please? It was actually a long time ago when I first started streaming, where I set up stream elements and I mixed up the title and like the base text, and so for the title it says like thank you for following or something, right? Or like if you want, please follow, and my main message just says please, but it only showed the please, and now every time I want to take it off, my chatters are just like every time I want to take it off, my chatters are just like, I'm gonna unfollow Lunary. I'm gonna unfollow. I'm gonna find you. I'm like, okay, I guess. I guess I can't unfollow. My algorithm has been recommending smaller channels since I've been deep diving in obscure music animations. I doubt I would have ever found this channel otherwise. It's making it too fun. Welcome in, Willie Shuffle Bottle. Sorry, I just got a raid on the Twitch side. On the YouTube side, they probably don't even know. I didn't mean to ignore you. I was reading it, but I just got caught up. But I hope you're doing well. Make sure to take care of yourself. No, it's so good. It's like a bot begging for permission. Dude, people like to interpret their own, like, message when a bot says please. Like, sometimes they would be like, Lunary, don't do a thing. And the bot would say please. And he'd be like, yeah, even the bot saying please don't do it. We will actually write without the please. One day, I'm gonna turn it off and see how long people take to notice. Please is a lifestyle, yes. Of course it is. Of course it is. Thank you. Like, yeah. As you go prepare for school, take care of yourself, guys. Yeah, go to school. Don't die, guys. Take care of yourself. I heard it's a pretty bad winter on the East Coast. Not this coast, sorry. I'm a pister. I'm a PSTer. Over here is all sunshine and rainbows. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. It's all bright. It was kind of raining for a bit. My shoes got wet. Pister? Holy mo! Yes! Are you a fellow pister? Hashtag PSTer. Piss coast, best coast. Yes! Actually, where I live, it's been in warm weather the last 2 days. Oh, that's good. Depends if you actually like it, though. I hope it's been good for you. It's been raining for like a week straight, and then as soon as it's sunny, it's like kind of hot, so... Dude, I've seen like some shady tweets where it's just them being like... It's like a screenshot of a weather app, and it's just like... Pray... make sure to pray for your West Coast buddies. They're going through like a snowstorm right now, and it's like 50 degrees. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm like, come on, we're not like that. Maybe. I don't know, Loki. It was hitting like crazy for me last time. Oh no. No, I'm a central baddie. Oh, CST. Or MST. Depends what kind of central. My whole lower pants were soaked the other day. Oh, central? Oh, okay. CST. Sister. CST. Oh. I hope we're doing well. I think... I don't know, not a lot is bad stuff has happened to me. Trying to think. Well, not due to the weather. I feel like talking about weather is bad though. I am clean here. That's good. It's not like crazy. Wait, you're on like a good in between. It still feels like winter, yeah? It's supposed to be winter. Sigh. I just want it to be cold. I was like crashing out, but I think like I want to acknowledge like all my Oshis that I've had like during my VTubers or like not VTubers. You know, I really like Markiplier. It makes me so happy to see on my timeline like Markiplier stuff, because every time it's something involving Markiplier, he says like the bestest, nicest thing ever, and I'm like, what the heck? How has my Oshi not been cancelled it yet? At least like one time, Haki. Multipliers. I love Markiplier. One day, well, okay, I was gonna be like one day he's gonna be cancelled, but I don't think he's ever gonna be cancelled. He's so cool. I like, oh my god, do you know like all the Poppy Playtime stuff, like quote unquote drama, where he said that he was really disappointed in the game and he's never gonna play it ever again, and like the whole Poppy Playtime fandom like blew up because they're like, no, it's like what he's saying is not valid criticism and it makes me hate the game. He's wrong for hating the game for these reasons, and I'm like, I feel like you could like something and still acknowledge its faults. and like I've seen like tweets of people like breaking down what Markiplier said, which was like a 2-minute video, by the way. They would break down what he said, and they would be like what did it say? They'd be like, no, like it makes sense that the lore is this and that, and like you should have went lore hunting and you shouldn't have played the game straight up. And you know, I feel like in Poppy Playtime they should just give you like the lore like of what's in front of you, and then you could unlock like clarifying messages within the tapes. But it doesn't make sense that all the tapes have like important information that are like hidden and you can't find it, right? I need to play chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime. Oh, sorry, I think I'm spoiling it for you guys. Thanks so much for following, Rising Frog. Let me see. It's funny though because he's played as a guardsman in Ban 9 and 0. Is Guardian Ban good, guys? Wait, W Biz, thank you so much, Rising Frog. Whoa, thank you for 20 bits. No, yeah, Poppy Playtime kind of fell off after chapter 3. Chapter 3 is so good. I heard it fell off because they kicked off the guy who was in charge of chapter 1, 2, 3. Huh? 100 bits, thank you so much, Rising Frog. Whoa. Whoa, thank you. We love bits. I appreciate it. Not every game can get away with Dark Souls' level of hidden lore. It was a product of its time. Well, the thing is, like, people don't play Dark Souls for the lore, right? They play it for, like, the challenge aspect, and if you're really into it, right? I feel like the Poppy Playtime, because the whole thing is meant to be lore, the fact that the main premise of the game is hidden behind, like, stuff, or hidden behind a wall that you have to purposely break down to find, and like go out of your way to find, it's like already losing like a lot of your fan base, because not everyone, because some people just want to play the game and go down the linear path rather than just like boom. And like I think the Dark Souls people, like the devs, knew that, and like they're fine with that, because these people that are playing the game wouldn't have been the sleuthing type in the first place. I've already seen clips in each chapter already. Yeah. I already tried to cancel him for a fake FNAF 2 channel, and he said, yeah. yeah. They didn't try to cancel him. It's just like, hey, I think he cheated. And like, I think based on the evidence, like he probably did cheat, but that was like 11 years ago. And like Markiplier saw that and he was like, yeah, I probably did cheat 11 years ago on this FNAF 2 game, and I forgot about it because it was really hard. And he just accepted it, and he's like, dang, that sucks. You know. Batman's Peak? Is it actually? Lol, I just see that. Yes! I love Markiplier. For VTuber Oshis, I don't have a lot of VTuber Oshis. I do have VTuber Oshis, but I don't watch them anymore. Like, I used to watch them a lot before I became a VTuber, and now it's just like, I don't have time. I don't have time to be watching streams. Like, I don't even watch, like, the full stream with my friends anymore, you know? I'm gonna go bye now. Yes, have a nice, like, day. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I had to get some stacks and work on art stuff. I hope you have an amazing stream. Glad I got to talk to you at the show. Thank you, Mario Forager. I really appreciate you. So awesome. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid. If the rest of you guys need to eat well, need to, like, take care of yourself, then yeah, I understand completely. It's basically a parody of mascot horror games. Really? I thought Guardian Bannerman was, like, doing something. you know. Well, at least if it's like more silly about it, right? That's awesome. Wait, I'm kind of into it now. I'll watch Markiplier's playthrough of it. I guess if you say it like that, like I think Poppy Playtime takes itself too seriously. Cause like they kept trying to hint at like the prototype's face and like what the prototype looks like, and it's just like whatever, right? And at some point people were just like okay, well, now that we see his design, like the prototype's design that was being hinted at so much is like low-key very underwhelming. Cause in chapter 2 or 3 when it was like Mommy Dearest, or like that spider girl, she like dies, right? And then she gets taken by the prototype and she's like, no, the prototype is going to make me a part of him. Don't you know that? Don't you? And then like when you see when she gets like put a part of him, it's just like her arm and that's it. Like you would think it would be like her exoskeleton, her innards being strapped around his body, and how he's conjoined all these like different amalgamations of like people and zombies and mechanical parts and like all the different mascots that you know and love. And it's just like it's just the arm, like it's just the arm, like. And even if it's not just her arm, like there's no other parts of him that is amalgamation of other creatures that will make her concerned that she would be made a part of him, right? Dude, I wish they never showed what the prototype looks like. I loved how I have it lurking and falling through the chapters hiding. It was menacing. Dude, when they showed the prototype for the first time, it was like, there's too much of him. Like, why does he show up so often, Heike? Like, why are they showing his face so much? Like you show him once and then you keep it like kind of hidden, and then like just keep it like that. The lore of the Terra games are so why. Is it bad? I don't know. I kind of like FNAF lore though. I think it's kind of funny. You guys know, you guys remember That's My Neighbor, or That's Not My Neighbor, or like that neighbor game where he has a house and there's like shit in the basement and you have to find out what's in the basement? Like that lore, I saw like a video about it. Oh, Hello Neighbor, yes. Where they like unlock the lore in like the first chapter, and now that you unlock the basement and see what's down there, it's like, what the fuck? What's down there? It's just like a bunch of bullshit. So the whole secret of the basement is like whatever now. So what do you do with the rest of the game? Welcome in, Max. I hope we're doing well. Oh, thank you so much for shouting out, Max. Welcome in, Max. Oh my god, I hope we're doing well. Make sure you see Jake well. Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Lunary Draws. I'm a Dream Eating Vtuber. Nice to see all of you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your audience with me. You're playing Hades 2! Guys, I love Hades. Dude, I want to play Hades 2 so bad, but I need to finish my backlog of games before I buy a new game. I love Hades so bad. Like the art and Zagreus and Thanatos and what was I talking about? Yeah, he's very hot. I love him. So, like, we got oral something, so many raids. No. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Your raid is very appreciated. I really, you're so awesome. If you need a brain dash, I understand 100% completely. Yes. So many hot characters in Hades, dude. There's so many hot characters in Hades. Wait, the purple stringer lives? Of course I live. What are you talking about? You think I dies? I haven't dies once. I haven't dies once, okay, guys. I may have, you know, been on little hiatus every now and then, but I haven't dies once. Welcome in, Taku boy. Taku. You've been gone so long, I start prepping the obituary. What are you talking? I literally streamed like 3 days ago, and I had a bunch of collab streams I was a part of, and I streamed a bunch of days before that. Like, where have you been? Where have you been? When's the last time you showed up my chat? You have 44 messages in my chat total. You last came to my stream on the 19th, which was more than a week ago, and I streamed like 4 times in that week. I hope you know that. So where have you been? I'm calling you out. Oh, welcome in, Otaga Boy. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you're doing well. Na, 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 na. But I also need to finish Hades one. I killed Hades, right? And then they go back to Tartarus and then you restart and whatever. But I know there's like more lore to it than that, and like I want to get Persephone and Odysseus back together. Oh my god, you know, like I had a friend. I still have this friend. I have a friend who, like, a chatter came in, and I was like modding for them, and a chatter came in, and their username was Persephone, and when the streamer friend read their name, they were like, "Oh, hi Persephone," and I'm like, "No, it's Persephone! It's Persephone! What do you mean Persephone? Hello?" That's 101! Yeah, but Hades 1, you have to beat the game so many times to get the full ending, and then you have to use the other weapons and stuff, and I do not want to use the other weapons. I do not want to use the other. I just want to stick to my trusty shield, dude. The shield is my best weapon. Or the spear. I like those two. But I don't like the gun. I like the sword. I don't like the gun. I don't like the bow. I don't like those two weapons. They're kind of bad. Orpheus was a poor boy. And Eurydice. Wait, no, not Persephone and Orpheus? Hell no. No, it's Eurydice and Orpheus. Oh my god, I got the names wrong. I'm a faker, my bad. In a friend's defense, I misread that goddess's name as Persephone for a long time because I only saw it written for the longest time. I guess so. I guess you're right? Like I can't be mad at them. I've heard people say Eurydice. That might have been it. I think instead of Persephone, well, they also probably was it. I think they said Eurydice. No! Oh my god, no! It's Eurydice. Guys, I recommend. Guys, Jinga. Okay, guys, let me tell you something very important. I'm going to recommend to you a very, very good musical. A very good musical. And you know what's called? It's called Hadestown. And it's based on the love between Orpheus and Eurydice. It's a tragedy. Don't forget that. It's a tragedy. It's the love between Orpheus and Eurydice, right? And it's a musical, and it slumbers between like jazzy undertones and whatnot, right? Okay, okay, guys, Hadestown, and it's a really good musical. It's in Broadway. I don't hear many people talk about it. You know, it's very popular. Okay, I went to go watch it live in person. I watched it live in person. It's beautiful. It's stunning. The actors are very awesome. My brain exploded from how like beautiful it was. And you know, if you can, you should listen to the full soundtrack online. Maybe find a slime tutorial. I don't know, and like just listen to it. Just listen to it because it's beautiful. It's really good, and it's like it's a musical that is sung throughout. So like you don't have to worry about like any talking scenes that you miss and whatever, and you don't have to read like the wiki page to get like the full summary. Like it's all in the songs, so you should watch it. Thank you. Sorry, let me zoom back out. Sorry, we were really close there, huh? Have you seen the musical Epic by chance based on the Odyssey? No. No, I haven't. because like I really wanted to. Okay, I really wanted to get into it, but I have been slacking on it because the way that's been presented to me is that it feels like an episodic like series, and I do not want to listen to the series until like things settle down and there's like a live action, until there's like a physical musical that you go to, right? Because Epic is just like an online thing currently with a bunch of songs and like fan like animatics, but all my friends have been covering the songs. All my friends have been covering the songs, and I'm so jealous, dude. I will fall in love with you over and over, over and over again. I don't care how or when. It's so... Or like the Pride of Joy, no, the Pride of Troy, that song. Oh my god, people who have like the velvety, like rich voice, that song is for them. Like, it's beautiful, like so good, and it makes me so jealous that I'm not a stronger singer, because I want to hear my voice like flow as smooth and as buttery and like chocolatey, you know. But maybe one day. Oh, so it's kind of like Les Mis, where it's mostly song and minimal dialogue. Sounds real cool. Yes. But this one's like all the dialogue is within like the song itself. So when you listen to the covers online, or like the official musical track, like all the talking parts will be part of the songs. Have you heard about this very small and niche German hidden musical called Hamilton? No, I haven't heard of Hamilton. Is it bad? I've never heard that before. Like, I mean, if I never heard about it, then like I don't think it's worth listening to. So don't even bother. It's so worth to watch. Yes, we need to listen to it so you get you to cover the songs. Specifically, we need Lunary to cover the song "Dangerous." How no, dude, it's like so out of my range. So let's be honest, we know you're a goddess, you are Athena. Na 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 na. Okay, I don't think I got the lyrics right, but it's just like, I love like small tidbits that I've heard of that, of Epic the Musical, like on, like around, and I'm like, oh, it feels like I'm back in my Hamilton phase, where like everyone and their mom were drawing like fan animatics of Hamilton, and I feel like that's like the same for Epic, and I'm so happy, you know. Pretty bad? Yeah, Clear's not that popular. Like, I've never heard of Hamilton ever in my life, by the way. I hope you know that. Clearly, it just means it's really bad, like as a medium, for you know, for no one to have known about it. Goddess and baddest in the arena. Na 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 na. You could use a body. You could use a pal. Yes, I do. Girl, the way I see it, your daddy should be leaving, and you should stick around and kill him. What? Nothing. So Lydia, defend yourself. Wait. So Lydia, no. No, so Lydia, don't end yourself. Defend yourself. Daddy should be wanting you, maim. Together we can assassinate, exterminate. No. The final person waits. So the first gonna say our name. Welcome, Cyro! Is that Lunary Jaws? Yes, bro, it's me! Hi, it's me, the Lunary that draws. Nice to see you! Oh my god, how have you been? Moss, give me a shout out for Cyro. How do I pronounce it? Nevane. Cyro Nevane. I'm really proud of my joke, but only Pepper got it. Okay, let me look at the joke. If Hamilton is hidden, the Beetlejuice the musical is invisible. No. It's you, holy crud, you in the flesh. Hey, we got a celebrity in my chat. Not me. I'm just a humble little guy. Sigh. Okay, I'll do my job because the mods clearly aren't doing their job. Thank you so much for showing. Oh my god, I hope you're doing well, guys. Remember to follow Sarah on the Vein. He was also a person from the Lover Raid. He was very like awesome. I'm so sorry, Sarah, for stealing your joke. I'm so sorry. I think his joke was like, oh, women and their periods, I need to take it away from them, and then I stole his joke. and I was ripping it up too, and like I felt so bad, Loki. Dude, it's all good. Dude, that was like it was so competitive, high key. Like it was 3 hours in, and I was still in, but like it was like 3.5 hours in, I was still in, but it was like only 3 people got out, and I'm like, what the heck? How does it feel like going by so fast but so slow? Like, oh. It was funny, yep, I gave you 1 or 2. Dude, you're awesome. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. So make sure you easy drinks, you know. Gotta log in, go to school. Sai, have a good stream, Lunary. Chew. Chew, Angela Chew. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Angela Chew. I really appreciate you. But I really like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is really cool. But I haven't watched Beetlejuice all the way to the end. I only know like the classic songs, right? Like, you could use a body, you could use a power. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And, you know, what? Why is that the one that you're paying? I was like, mods, can you like give a shout out? And then when I say a hot take, you pop up now, huh? Yeah, I haven't listened to Beetlejuice all the way in the end. There was like in high school, I was doing like an assignment of like talking about musicals, and I chose Beetlejuice, and I didn't know anything about Beetlejuice, and I waited to the last moment, and I just searched up Wikipedia like what Beetlejuice the musical was about. I love Adam Barbara's song. Dude, Adam Barbara is so cute. Gotta go sleep. My sister's nagging me. Farewell, Lunary Draws. Yes, have a good sleep. I hope you take care of yourself. Thank you so much for popping by, Otaku boy. You just sing the Girl Scout song? No. 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 I refused. I don't want to sing the Girl Scout song. I don't know anything about it. I want to sing the Adam Barbara song. Well, I feel like there's a lot of songs that I want to sing, but they're like duets, and I feel like but those songs are like the most fun. I'm like, if I want to put out like a proper cover, I want to like do a solo, and then I'll do like duets and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So like in high school, I like just I searched up like what Beetlejuice is about, and I don't know any of the lore of Beetlejuice like at all. Like I actually did not, besides like the few like banger songs that slipped out of containment. And like of course, what's that guy's name again? What's the singer Beetlejuice name again? That guy, he's really popular. I forgot. It's escaping me. But yeah. So I think his name's Brightman. Oh, Alex Brightman. Yeah. I kept thinking the word Adam for some reason. Yeah, but Alex Brightman, and he was really popular. But I searched up the plot of Beetlejuice, and it's about Beetlejuice wanting to talk to Lydia because she could see ghosts, right? And Beetlejuice like a demon ghost. And then like at some point, like he wants to marry Lydia because it gives him like the green card to be alive somehow. Because Lydia is like the bridge between life and death, I guess, because she can see ghosts, and like he wants to marry her, and it's like kind of weird because she's like 12 years old, but he's like, no guys, it's okay, because it's kind of like marrying a green card, you know. Yeah, it's not weird at all, it's a green card thing. Yeah, he says it like that. So he doesn't marry because he likes her or whatever. But so that happens, and then wacky hijinks happens, and oh yeah, and Lydia is dealing with like the death of her mom, and she's like really depressed, and like her dad just like remarries immediately, like I think like a couple of weeks afterwards. Have you guys seen Lolita? It's just like that, but fine. Look, I'm gonna take a shower. Bob in the background. You're awesome, Lunary. You too, chat. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Max Artist, for the raid. I really appreciate it. You know, I hope you take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's how it's been. That's hashtag how it's been. Bye. I think me venting about all the negative stuff happening to me made me feel so much better. Like, I'm tired of keeping it in. I'm tired of being strong. I'm a fake strong person, guys. I just want to be weak. I want to be like a cat boy. You know, I'll be like meow, meow, meow. Meow. Cat boy specifically. There's like an insinuation difference between cat girl and cat boy, so that's why it's a cat boy. Meow, 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 meow. And yeah. I think I'm going to Lulu. I'm hashtag going to Lulu. I think I'm tired. I didn't expect a lot of you guys to show up. I thought it would be like a late stream. I thought it'd be like whatever, but I'm really happy to see all of you guys. You guys are so hot and sexy, and I appreciate you, and I hope that you guys enjoy your time here, even though I was like crying and like getting my boogers picked out or whatever. Machinery draws? What? I made some art and crafts progress, but too tired to keep going. Thank you for the body doubling help. Body doubling help? What? But yes, guys, I've been doing a lot. I just want to do a stream so I'm not like chud and I sound like Michi is a word for cat in Spanish. What? Michi is cat is a word for cat in Spanish? Bichinari draws. Wait, that's so cute! Guys, I thought the Spanish word for cat was gato. Is there two words for cats? Kitty-nary. Catnary draws. It's like say kitty. Ah, kitty. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Good 3-hour stream, guys. Oh my god, you guys, we did it. We did it all together. I couldn't have done it without your help. I feel like if I were alone and I was bending to the void, I would go insane. Hashtag go insane, guys. Hashtag go insane. But yeah, when you want to call a cat in Spanish, say michi 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 michi, michi michi, bichi michi, michi michi michi, michi 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 bichi, kitty 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 kitty, kitty 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 kitty. Okay, guys, I'm gonna rate Elio Caro. Hashtag let's rate Elio Caro. We already know it. Michi, if you guys don't know, Elio Caro was also in the lover raid. He got 2nd place. Yeah, so take care of yourself. Easy, drink well. Body doubling? Ah, interesting. Elio Caro? No, it was Elio Icario. Okay. I kind of have to piss girl, guys, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy, there's a light inside your soul that's so shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in all.